popping off, boys.
So let's do a little recap. What would you guys like to... what do you remember from last session?
Absolutely nothing.
Everything.
Okay.
I remember quite a bit.
Okay, well, if either of you two would like to give your little recap in character.
Do you want to, or shall I, Richard?
You can.
I believe last time we gathered here, we had put the two, stakes in the mud, if you put it that way, into the dirt. We burned them and finished them off, the two vampires. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I played Krell, don't judge me.
That's okay.
After that, we all retired for the night, and we know that we should probably get going, as our friend the Collector is sure to continue to look for us, I think is something that happened. And I believe that I was reading a book, but I couldn't understand it, so I let my friend Reynold read it for me, but he said that there was really nothing to worry about from that book, so... I believe my friend good old Fig was on the floor below me going through the books tediously.
I discovered much. I went through the journal of the wizard Dexon and learned of his time spent in the castle. We went up to his study and we discovered that the shard was already removed from its hiding place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I spent the entire night. I stayed up all night. I'm very tired now.
Okay. Indeed. Is there anything else you two would like to add that you think you remember? Okay. That's a pretty good summary. So starting from...
A vial of vampire blood. Wouldn't let anyone forget that.
What is that noise?
I'm back!
Oh, look who it is.
Yeah,
We're starting. Hunter, is there anything you'd like to contribute to the recap?
No.
Anything specific to you that you remember?
Other than you smell really bad.
Hey, I shower every day.
If not, it's okay.
No.
Okay. So, what Tristan and Richard basically said, you guys, with the company of the Count and his brother, discovered the secrets of the wine cellar buried beneath the castle walls. In there, you found not only the decaying bottle of wine, or barrels of wine, but the evidence of a struggle with several guards of the old kingdom of Zenithan, surrounded by what you presume to be the corpse of the wizard Dexon. Underneath his robes lied his journal, hinting at the existence of a shard that was buried in this exact castle. After deciphering its clues, you were led to his study, but when you finally found the shard's resting place, the shard wasn't there anymore. And it seems that someone has already beat you to it. Krell and Old Fig spent their time studying the books lodged away in the rest of the study. The Count and his brother. But there came a difficult request. Well, actually, pretty difficult, a strong word. A strange request.
Who's doing that?
Richard's Discord is broken. It's weird.
Yeah. Can you look and see if there's any fix to it?
During the dinner with the Count and his brother, you receive a call from the Collector. And he basically said that... He basically asking for a status update on your situation. Little did he know that you were sitting there with the Count and his brother. The Count and his brother asked the party to kill them. Not because they're suicidal. Well, I guess they're kind of suicidal. After living many years as a vampire, they deemed it best to end their run. And so you all did just that. You went outside to the forest, immediately surrounding the moat, and there lied two stakes prepared, one for the brother and one for the Count. After their final words, Krell and Reynold drove the stakes through their hearts, killing them. And now, after a night resting at the castle, the choice is to the party. Do you continue to Lockhinge to find... Actually, let's take a step back. This is where I want you guys to kind of converse and decide where you want to go, because there are still things for you to do in Varon. But if you don't want to do that, you can go ahead and continue all the way up north for whatever reason you want. If you guys decide to go back up north, this is going to be a shorter session because I need to make the maps. But there is some side content for you in Varon. It may not have been as explicitly stated, but I have dropped hints from time to time. And let me see. I think if you guys go into the journal in Foundry, go to
Question.
Yes, go to quest log and side quest. You should be able to see 2 side quests in there.
I'm down for some side quest.
Yeah.
All down for
So let's bring the scene.
because they can have good RP.
After a quiet night's rest, the sun begins rising over the rolling hills surrounding the castle. The trees exposing their deep orange leaves. The sound of toads and insects awakening inside the moat around the castle. Morning has come, and a due day awaits our adventurers. A day to decide their trajectory and find out what lies for them in the city of Lockhinge. So, you all awaken inside the castle Tuscany, preparing yourselves for the day ahead. I would say it's probably 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and the options in front of you are either to return to Varon or march forward north. You have the floor.
I know we had decided to move on to Lockhinge, but perhaps we should take a couple days and wrap up some of the business. The daughter that's mentioned, I discussed the daughter in this journal. I discussed the daughter that was mentioned in this journal with the brothers, and they said that she owns a school in Varon.
I can't. Do remind me. Did we tell the what's his name, the collector or whatever? Did we
I
tell
played
him?
the wrong song.
I don't think we
About
killed.
the
I don't
vampires?
think we told him that we killed, that we killed him.
We didn't tell
Yeah,
him that, but you
you did
did
not.
toss the message stone into the river.
Fire,
Remote.
river, or something.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I
Remote.
did do that, didn't I?
So it would be tricky maybe if we returned to Varon, because I'm sure the collector would be... I wouldn't want to run in with the collector.
Dude.
Okay. Let me say something to make the goal more clear. So as it stands, your business with the collector was to get info on the Count Tuscany. And now considering the Count is dead, you could fabricate information. You can basically lie to him, or you could tell him about what happened if you ever encounter him again. But considering you have destroyed the message stone, it's probably not going to happen. What you found in the information in the journal, you found the information of the shard, and from what you actually, Old Fig, make an intelligence check for me, please.
I would be more than pleased. So that's a 23! Welcome back,
Okay.
everybody.
Excellent, good roll. So, Old Fig, you would remember that the shard described in the journal resembled the what you saw on the shard on the head of the masked man you saw in the theater.
Oh, good
Oh.
lord. I just remembered something. Don't ask me how, because I have a point of exhaustion, and I'm exhausted. But I just remembered, in the journal, it describes a shard, and there was a shard on the mask of that masked man.
Oh.
I
Embedded
have
on
a
his
feeling
forehead.
it was the same shard. I can't be certain of it, but I have a feeling. She's kind of like cracked out at this moment. She's kind of pointing her finger, and it's kind of shaking, and her eyes are twitching, and she's looking at you very intently, one after the other.
Now, the journal also mentioned that there are, I think, 8 other stones.
Yes, I remember that, and they said it was 8 other stones. I didn't tell the brothers this information, but
Correct.
there are 8 other stones that are similar. Maybe different powers, maybe the same power. I'm not entirely sure. That part I'm not confident.
And when you found the journal, when you were going through the pages, conveniently or inconveniently, there were pages missing that explained key information. Let's see.
I was also thinking, if we do go back into the town, there was that half orc that was with us when we were at the court. Perhaps we should ask him to join us for a little while. It's always good to have more hands.
Yeah.
How many?
Actually, for the sake of getting him in here, I'm going to say that Emerlus, is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
Would you like to go ahead and just say you're in here, Jesus, or would you rather wait?
Yeah, that's fine. I can just be like tagging along.
Yeah, sure. So we're going to say that Emerlus has been with you since the beginning.
Okay.
How much useful information is in that journal you're carrying under your arm there, old Fig? How much useful info is in there?
Not a lot necessarily. I mean, it depends on your amount of perspective. Personally, I find it to be a ton of useful information, but at the point, it's not tremendously pertinent.
I'm thinking perhaps we go and get some pages from a general goods or something of that nature. Maybe try and do a pressing, or is that what it's called? Where you
I have paper, and there's also old paper upstairs that might be of the same age.
We could try. What is it? Whenever you like take a piece of paper and put it on a book, and then like.
Oh, it's like imprinting or something?
Yeah, trying to imprint it to see if there's any words that were left behind. Would we like to try and do that? And then if not, maybe just write down whatever useful information we can pull from the book. And that way we have our own copy, and we can give the book to the collector.
It's a very old book. I don't know if it would do it. The pages here are rather hard, and I don't know if there would be much that you could get from it.
For a timeline reference, this journal was written over 50 years ago. This was during the Great War.
Okay.
There are pages missing, which I'm not really sure if making an imprint would help you, but I mean, I'm not going to stop you.
I would, if we were to do that, I would suggest that someone else do it. I'm very tired and my hands are a bit shaky.
If you wish to investigate the rest of the info in this journal, then going back to Varon and finding his daughter would be your best bet, if you wish to find more. The other option available to you is Krell. There was mention of, what was his name? Veilstrass. Veilstrass's tomb was found up to the north, near the kingdom of Arwalor, the realm of the giants.
Yeah, it's up in Lockhinge, right?
Yes, near Lockhinge. So you can investigate that, because there was... Let me see... God, there's so much fucking shit to go through now.
Like, following my character, he's going to want to hightail it that way.
Yeah.
He wants to figure out more about his past, what happened. But, me as a player, I'd be down to search for some missing persons.
Okay. Yeah.
Where did we get that lead about the missing persons? Would Krell have been one of the people to have seen it, or? So
technically, Wurzag was the first to hear about it. Whenever he was talking to the ballet team captain Zachary, Zachary had mentioned that the ballerina that he replaced had been missing, that he hasn't heard from him since. Then there was an instance where you all heard about it mentioned from, I think, Andrea at the Thorn and Thistle Inn. She had mentioned that her daughter Theo hadn't been back that morning.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should go back and search.
Where's Theo?
I just want to make it clear for you all, like, what you guys have options to do, because I'm not sure if I tried hinting, but I don't think the hints.
If I remember that little note, I definitely would have.
Okay.
I would say, yeah, we should go do that. And so now,
from now on, I think if whenever I mention something, I'll go ahead and automatically update the side quest, so you guys know.
Yeah. I'm down with that.
Like
I may steal that idea.
Game.
Okay.
Just like,
side quest. Well, I don't know about you, gentlemen, but would you like to accompany me on my journey north to Lockhinge, or do you have more pressing matters to deal with in Varon?
Another day or two in Varon would not be bad. It only worries me about this collector. That's my biggest reservation.
Yes, I would like to put as much space between he and I.
Reynold, what do you think? You have more experience with this collector.
I do. And as much as I would love to be as far away from that man as possible, when not attempting to kill him, I think it's quite imperative that we help Varon a little bit. I may be of noble birth, but I do have a sense to help the people, unlike other nobles. So I say we go back to Varon.
Okay.
I'm sure I can make some coin there. Might as well.
That too.
What information do we have about the missing daughter? Is it just mentioned?
Yeah, it's just that. It's just whatever Andrea mentioned to you. She told you that she hasn't seen her daughter since the morning. I guess since last night. She didn't come home in the morning, as she usually does. So she asked you all to kind of keep an eye open. Oh wait, also, yes, if you go into books notes in the Andrews newspaper, there's also mention of a missing person. If you'd like to read that.
Yes.
I would like to read that, Andrews.
You would have received this on session 0 when you guys first made your way into the city.
That's true. So at this point, she would be missing for about 36. No, about.
It's been 2 days since you got into the city.
Hours.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so I mean, then she was missing before that, enough time to get it in the newspaper, so.
Theo has been missing for 2 days? I thought she
No,
was just missing
about one.
Theo's been missing for about a day.
This is a different person.
Okay.
Alright, I suppose we should make our way back into town then.
Yes.
Are there any
Okay.
particular areas we should avoid if of the collector? I'm scared of the collector. I'm tired and I wouldn't be up to a battle of wits with him.
Perhaps we can make our way around with a battle of words. I am glib of tongue. Are any of you?
Gib sleepy.
I prefer not to speak most of the time.
Very well. If it comes to it, I'll do the talking, and I'll try and keep this collector off of our true intentions.
Quite so.
Alright, into town
Okay.
we go.
So back to Varon, that's where you all decide. You guys load up your single cart, which is, I think, is the nice black cart that was once the
The brothers.
cart used by the Count. So, with 2 horses fastened at the front, you guys could begin your way back to Varon. From the last time you traveled, it's about several hours of riding time. So you're leaving at about 10 or 11 in the morning. You're going to get there in the evening, later evening.
Yeah.
So...
Now we're traveling like nobles.
Yeah. Who would have known? You all would be balling out at level 3.
Yes.
And now
Okay.
we technically own a castle now, I think.
I did ask them.
No one's claimed it.
Castle. Oh, I claimed it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we don't. Do we have the deed?
He never gave you a deed. He just gave you verbal
Go back
permission.
for the deed.
Go back to the deed.
It's very important that we get that deed.
I know.
Kiss, did you see my message? It's gonna be in Foundry on the chat. You're making me nervous.
Yes, I did see it.
Okay, cool. Let me see. Oh, so, Old Fig, were there any other books that you kept from the castle that you remember?
No, it was just I did a lot of research and now I know everything about the Kingdom of Zenithan. I sorted a bunch of stuff into like a useful pile and stuff like that. But
Okay.
I kept 2 books: Elven Heroes and History of Zenithan.
Okay, cool. Good. Just want to make sure.
He
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so I sorted stuff into like useful piles and stuff like that. But
Okay, cool. So by next session, I'll try and have some little stuff for that ready so you guys can read. Let's see. All right, so to Varon.
Yes.
any like usable paper and stuff I would have taken, but there probably wasn't much usable.
So who are you, you half-orc friend of mine? You're sitting in the back. I'm just curious. Talking to Jesus.
I
Oh, okay.
Yes, you've been rather quiet since we went to the court case of Celsius.
You obviously aren't a mime, as you would have not spoken.
mhm.
Are you choking? It sounds like you're choking on something.
No joke.
Let me try. I'm gonna try my other language. Delk here? I don't know if that will work. Do you understand this better?
No.
No.
That's weird. 'Cause you just responded to it.
In Orc, I'll try the same thing. I'll sort of. How are you, dear? Are you well?
In Orcish.
I think that my friends sort of desire a little more communication from you.
In Orcish, I respond. Ah, yes, indubitably. I apologize for that. My communication's very hard.
Holy Christ.
Ah, yes. Oh, good. Well, if there's anything that you would like me to communicate to them effectively, I would be happy to opt as a translator. I am a wee tired now because I've stayed up all night, but if, I think that I could manage with a little translation.
I appreciate your patronage, my hobo host.
Quit speaking Spanish, you filthy swines.
Sorry.
In human, or in common, I'll say, it's actually quite magnificent. This young man is incredibly intelligent. Unfortunately, there is what would seem a language barrier. So for the time being, I will act... I'm sorry? Could you say that again?
Big brain.
Yes, he has a very big brain. He's very intelligent. He just doesn't speak the common tongue. So myself and Warzog would have to act as interpreters.
Or perhaps
Krell visibly rolls his eyes.
And Warzog is just T-posing over there in the corner, so I suppose that I will be the acting interpreter, as if I didn't already have enough on my plate.
Or
You do that to yourself, old fig.
how about Old Fig? How about you teach us Orcish?
We shouldn't have to learn anything. He came to our land.
Oh, God.
It's up to him.
He's going to come to this side of the continent, then damn it, he's going to learn the right language.
James.
I mean, I'd be happy to give a little Orcish lesson while we travel. I don't know how quickly you'll pick it up, but you picked up. I know that you picked up Kib's language rather quickly, so you do have a good head on your shoulders.
Okay, not to kill the vibe, but who is in the front maintaining the horses?
I would say I am because I did. I am because I did say you back there, referring to him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I
No.
would absolutely be sitting in the carriage.
Okay. So Krell's at he's driving the whip. All right.
I like to imagine Kib is the one that's driving.
No, I'm cool with Kib being up there with me.
Jack.
Okay.
Are we're still able to like communicate with them, right? Is it like an open carriage or is it like a?
Yeah, you can definitely communicate. There's
They opened up.
Yeah, exactly that.
Do we have
Like
like
a-
four walls and a roof, or is it like?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's completely enclosed.
Okay.
Here, let me bring you to
Now travel.
Castle
Bougie.
Nighttime. Not should be nighttime.
I also don't know if my teaching abilities are on par as they normally would, what with the exhaustion, but
Oh, I'm quite sure a woman of your intelligence is fully capable.
So, you guys making your way inside of the cart, down back the beaten road that you took to get to the castle. It's been about an hour, and you notice, Krell, you notice that one of the horses seems to be kind of getting tired, and you begin to slow down next to the side of the road.
Okay.
Oh, I would
Do
stop.
any of you speak any kind of, I don't know, animal? Anyone can get this thing to hurry up? We're kind of on a schedule.
How long has it been since we took off?
About an hour. So you have several hours remaining to get back to Varon.
Oh, did you see my message?
Was it in Discord? No, sorry.
It just now, I think. So it works out.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a roll.
I don't know if this would work, but I could perhaps give it a little shot.
Oh, I make it.
Calm down.
Old Fig, do you want your
Yes.
Dandy with you right now?
Yes, please. I was actually going to bring him up.
There you go.
I was going to say Dandy, perhaps. I don't know if bats and horses
Did
have
I-
much in common, but is there a way that you could try
Not
to
just as
communicate?
I'm just gonna roll it.
It might be best if I go see about the animals. I don't think a bat would make.
Is
the
that
most-
for your perception check, Tristan?
I don't know. It just says 1. It's like it doesn't say.
Okay, yeah,
anything
just
about
re-roll.
dice. I'm just gonna roll like this. That's 12.
Okay. So before the horse tired out, everything seemed like the normal day, like just how it was when you came here.
Mhm.
Sounds of birds flying from tree to tree, the faint blow of the wind as the leaves fall,
Mm-hmm.
You don't really notice any other creature noises other than the occasional elk that's running across the streams.
Mm-hmm.
And fortunately for you all, you seem to have caught the luck of fate next to a roadside camp. The horse that tired out seems to have elected to sit down, maybe because of the journey it took yesterday. You have to find out.
Well, gentlemen, I think we ought to get comfortable. I crack my knuckles. I go, we're going to be sitting here for a while. The horse is all tuckered out.
Oh, he's not the only one. I can certainly relate.
Why don't you rest
I'm
in the
going to-
cabin?
I'm going to get out. Approach the horse.
Okay. You open the carriage door, stepping down onto the dirt road. As you approach the horse, it doesn't seem to be in pain. It just seems to be rather tired. If you want to, you can roll a nature or animal handling check, and maybe you see what's going on.
I will roll an animal handling.
And while you're doing that, everyone else roll a perception.
Oh.
Oof.
Do you
I have
want me to
no
roll
idea what else
perception again or no?
Yes, everyone roll perception.
Okay. Normal, disadvantage, advantage.
Normal. So Reynold, as you approach the horse, it's doing that thing where like its legs are all like, it's kind of like doing like the little cat pose or whatever when they're like sitting down, their legs are kind of scrunched up.
Okay.
He's just kind of sitting down there, and he's not really breathing heavily. He seems to have like a normal heartbeat. I mean, there's not much else you can discern other than the fact that this horse just seems to not want to move, and that he's probably tired. He may even be a bit hungry. Who knows? That's something you can always try. All right. So let's see perception checks.
I got that one.
Oh man, here they come. Best to get him out now.
I had a 3 because of my disadvantage. I'm just so tired.
Oh, that's right. Okay. 2. Eli, did you roll?
Rolling. What am I rolling?
Perception, boy.
Perception. Ooh wee.
Yeah, let me
Being
get that going.
Gibber, spot on.
It's not-
Yeah, I can see it all.
Okay, let's see the rolls. Okay, Reynold, Amaryllis, and Kib,
Yep.
you all notice a small ensemble of figures heading towards you from down the road. One of you, let's say Amaryllis, make a history check.
Very good.
The men you see walking towards you appear to be the Kingsman Guard. There are 4 of them, 2 on horseback, 2 on foot, and behind them, a cart with a cage. And in this cage, there are 3 people shackled inside.
We can't tell.
Their formation is about 30 yards away from you.
We can't tell who the people are yet.
No, you can make out their bodies, but you can't really tell who it is. You just see that it's the Kingsman Guard. They also see you, but they aren't like perturbed in any way. They're just continuing on.
I'd probably just step out of the way.
Yeah, I'll step out of the way and just kind of casually have my hand on my saber. Not in a threatening manner. I'm not gripping it, just like resting it.
Like
Okay.
the palm of your hand on the pommel.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Standing
The horse gives a little wheeze.
Horse noise.
So let's
Are we
see.
still in the? We're still in the box. We're still in
Kib,
the cart.
you were shotgun, weren't you, Kib?
Yeah, I think he was shotgun.
Okay.
Sure.
I'd like quickly
Sure.
I'd like quickly toss a glance to him and be like, Kib, yep.
What am I doing?
I'd kind of like beckon you over.
Okay. I
Be
come.
like, stand on my side and be ready for anything. And then wait.
I continue to sit up on the front of the cart. Do I
Okay.
see them yet? I mean, I have a nat 1, but
By this time, by now, you all would see them. They're about 20 feet away. Let me put
question
them
for
on
you:
to
are they coming from Varon or going towards Varon?
coming from Varon. They're heading towards you.
With the speed
Once I
limit?
see them, I will switch into Dandy. Have Dandy fly out onto Krell's shoulder. ... Assuming he doesn't attack me.
I look at it. I'm like,
And then, can I make a perception check as Dandy?
Yes, you may.
Also listening.
Okay. Where did you say Danny was heading to? Was it on Reynolds' shoulder?
Krell's shoulder. Yeah, just
Krell,
outside of the, basically just outside of the
Okay.
the ship, the cart.
Yeah, go for it. Let me.
Bats are cute when they aren't hanging upside down.
Is it predominantly, is it vision or is it predominantly hearing? Because if it's hearing, I have advantage, but if it's just vision, which I figure it probably is.
Are you trying to hear their conversation, or are you trying to see what's going on? Or both?
Or both.
I'm gonna say just normal roll.
Normal. Yeah, that sounds
because they aren't really talking yet, and there's really
10. Yeah, 10.
Okay. 10. Okay. Yeah. The guards approach, and they're probably about 10 feet now, and now you can get a clear sight of the prisoners inside the cart. You haven't seen them before. 2 of them are female, and 1 of them is a young male. They are all handcuffed, and they have they look rather beaten up. There are visible marks and bruises on their arms and their faces.
The guards?
The prisoners.
Okay.
The guards march closer towards you. The horses galloping. They stop.
Call out and said, "How fare thee, good sirs?"
Yes, top of the morning to you.
The guard on the left horse, which is going to be this guy right here, who's moving around, he nods and does a little wave to you all as he presses by. The guard behind him, who's on foot, kind of walks over to your way. "Oh, so what we got here? Where you lad traveling to?"
Varon.
Yes, Varon.
"Well, if you're heading back to Varon, be careful. We got some magic users running about. And if you see any, let us know."
Of course.
What are you
important.
What are you transporting? Are they magic users as well?
You betcha. Caught them last night.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Has anyone in our team used magic that I would have seen?
It's a gray area.
Yeah, we're
Depends
gonna.
if you were in the...
Yeah.
I'm just
If
gonna.
you've been with us,
Krell.
yes.
Krell's been like flashy with his magic whenever he can.
So is Warzag.
I'm just gonna plead the fifth on this one.
Yeah, because I mean, like, technically we had a fight in a basement
Mm-hmm.
with some zombies, and we all used a lot of magic.
Maybe I was outside watching or standing
For
guard.
intensive purpose, we'll say you were there.
How well equipped are these guards?
They have shields and swords.
No.
I want to whisper.
These are much better than regular city guards.
Yeah, these dudes are like knights, aren't they?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'd like to whisper to my old friend, the bat, on my shoulder. So, what do you think? You think we should deal with this, or just let them pass? Well, if they're magic users, they may be able to help us. Give us some information. I don't know if you were able to hear that at all. I don't know.
Oh, I heard it all.
Okay, cool.
The bat will sort of nudge you, stick its wing inside your ear a little bit, and old
take
Fig
it.
will say,
I'm just kidding.
will say, yes, this is mighty fine tea I'm drinking.
What?
It's a coded message, yo.
Yeah, yeah. If you didn't get that, I'm sorry.
Let's focus on the yes.
How about this,
Okay.
Richard? Roll me a charisma check, and Krell, roll
With
me an
disadvantage.
intelligence check. Yeah, disadvantage. Krell, roll a intelligence check.
Intelligence check.
Abilities.
Normal
saves,
roll.
Checks. Charisma.
I think everyone got that but him.
Okay, that's not bad.
I got 5.
11.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Krell, you have no idea what Old Fig's trying to tell you. She does sound like she's rambling about something else that you have nothing to know about.
Old Fig feels proud about her cohesive, coversion skills.
So, I'm going to whisper to the bat again. So, is that a yes or a no?
A few minutes later.
Baba Booey.
Those people in the cages were the worst.
They were assholes.
Yeah.
Dude, that's why the moment they leave, I go, everyone, if we ever see them again, hold me to killing them.
Great.
Man, I'm sorry I missed most of the session. My mom kind of sprung it on me last second that we're celebrating her birthday today.
That's
You're
okay.
Gucci, dude. You got back just in time to help me hide bodies.
Yeah, I have a really good plan. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna tell you before you go. I'm gonna take that cage and I'm gonna turn it into. We're gonna put all the bodies in there, and then I'm gonna heat metal to turn it into a giant sarcophagus that you can't open. So no one will ever find.
Yeah,
I didn't think about using it that way, but I love that idea.
Should we be digging the woods or on the road?
Ooh, that's smart as fuck.
Yeah,
Do it
why are
wherever.
y'all digging
No, if you dig it in a road, then no one cares about unearthed earth.
Yeah.
Because people ride on that shit. That's big thinking right there, bro.
You guys roommates?
Yeah.
I was
Fair,
actually advocating
Dope.
for burying it in the woods, but now that you explained
That's
that,
what I was thinking.
I'm
Soft
too
dirt
broke.
and dirt.
Oh, you were
Up dirt
advocating
road.
you were advocating for the woods.
at first, but then you explained that, and now
Oh,
damn,
I thought you were meant the other way.
Good night.
Okay. Yeah, good night, guys.
Ah, that's an that one.
No, it's good. It's good this time.
Maybe I'm just being paranoid.
What's popping off, boys?
All the maps are always so pretty.
Thank you. This one was the one I made. You're very pretty.
Stop it.
Teehee.
Alright, let's get the vibes going. Now my head's starting to hurt. What the heck?
Just used lesser restoration on you, so you should be good.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, so before we begin, I updated some notes in the journal, so you guys can read some more. I'll let you figure out which ones that will be. Excellent. Who would like to tell me what happened last time?
I don't know, I was about to hide some bodies.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, we were hiding the bodies.
I was pouting.
Oh shit! Yeah, what am I gonna do, Ryan?
Don't worry. Okay, so last session, you all decided to go back to Varon to investigate the missing persons report. On the way there, one of the horses decided to stop on its own accord, and after speaking with it, Randall found out the horse was tired and hungry, and refused to go anywhere until fed. So, just before Randall went off to go find feed at the campsites nearby, a small convoy of Kingsman Guard carrying 3 prisoners was coming past. Instead of letting them pass, however, Krell initiated combat. A fight ensued, and you all defeated the guards and their bishop. And you also freed the captives, who turned out to be sorcerers. In a brief exchange of words, the sorcerers upped and left through a dimensional door. And now, Rail and Kib seem to have gone to the campsite, while the others decide what to do with the bodies. Now, like I said before, I've updated some of the quest logs, so like the newest quest will have you have the goals and objectives, and some side quests.
Cool.
Alright,
They are still paused.
unpause. On the road before you lay the bodies of the Kingsman Guard, 4 pawns and their bishop. A force to be reckoned with now lay beaten and broken at the hands of the adventurers, determined to release their sorcerers captives. This sight was a painful reminder that an oppressive regime still controls the lives of the people, all behind the expertise of one man, Luxius Galvanor. By his command, the King's Circle decreed the banning of all magic across the land and all nations, to prevent a world-changing catastrophic event, like the one that happened 9 years ago. Those who break this rule suffer a terrible fate, and if you're lucky, you'll be the one on the execution block, not in the cell. The people carrying on, adjusting to this new life, the people carry on, adjusting to this new life, but every day their hopes get smaller and smaller that they will once again live in freedom. The Kingsman Guard is a massive regime controlled by the leaders of the world. Luckily for our adventurers, one man may offer a solution, and that man is Celsius.
The people we talked to, they were like, Celsius could have use of you. Like, yeah, let's go meet him. Come on. And then they were like, no. Then they left.
No, fuck.
Yeah, they weren't too happy.
We don't want you here.
Alright, so tell me your plan to hide these bodies. Warzag, Krell, and Old Fig.
All right. So the plan was I was going to take the whole cage, right? We were going to melt it down into a big steel box and bury it. An unopenable steel.
Yes.
Okay. So what I want you to do is, for digging the coal, I want you all to roll a strength check. And Warzag, I'm pretty sure it's a natural feature of your class that you can do that, so I won't have you roll a check.
It's a spell.
Okay. Yeah, just cast your spell, and depending on how well you roll on your strength will determine how long this will take.
I guess.
15.
Okay. You got a 0, Tristan. Oh my god.
It wasn't in that one. It was a 0.
Okay, and Old Fig?
Oh no, I'm not participating. I'm pouting. Following my conversation with Krell, and I'm just sitting on the cart still.
I'll be digging a hole.
Okay. Warzag and Krell, as you toil away, digging this massive
Krell
hole.
Can't even put his
yeah, Krell, you were having
a
having a hard time figuring out the proper method to dig.
Mm-hmm.
You take a minute to watch Warzag as he slowly but fastly digs this hole.
I would, as I realize I'm having a lot of difficulty, I would elect to stand on top of the cart, and any time I see a big rock in the hole, I'm going to Eldritch Blast it out of the hole and pull it to me.
Okay. Let me think real quick.
It does technically say only creatures, but I mean it's up to you.
No, we can make an exception. By doing this, you'll speed up the time by. You know what? We're not going to do it by time. That's lame. Give me a attack roll.
Attack roll.
Your Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Monitor 1.
13.
Okay, that's fine. So with your bright idea to instead use your brains over your brawn, from the hole that Warzag has dug, the bigger rocks you spot in the dirt are pulled with force from your magic, lifting them out, caving in the loose dirt above. And I would say now with you two's combined effort, about 20-30 minutes go by, and now you have a decent enough hole to work with your plan.
Okay.
Awesome. Warzag, would you like... have we already loaded up the bodies into the...
All we gotta do is put them in the cage.
Alright, let's do this. I'll help as best I can.
Okay. There's no strength checks involved this time. This is an easy task.
Okay.
Load them up.
We'll say, yep. As you two load the bodies into the cage, and Warzag.
So the cage is on the cart, correct?
Yeah, yes. It was on the cart.
Is there a horse attached to the cart?
Yeah, there is. It's rather spooked.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna grab its lead and just lead it over to the hole.
Okay.
Is it 4 horses that we have now?
Yes, you have 4.
I think it was 5. Because the one guy behind us that rode up on a horse and jumped off. Remember? Because we had 2 on our cart, 2 on their cart.
Yeah, there were 2 there were 2 riding horses, and then I think there was 1 on the cart. Yeah, you're right. There's 5 total.
And then 5.
And all these dudes have been stripped of their armor and anything metal, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And Krell took care of any identifying factors on the carts and such.
Okay.
The stuff we intend on taking.
When the horse, I'm gonna bring it to where the fucking cage is I can lean it over to where it'll fall into the hole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a quick animal handling check.
Okay. 13.
Excellent. You, surely enough, guide the horse to your intended destination next to the hole.
And I'm gonna take the other horses to I'm gonna tie my rope to them, to their leads, and I'm gonna make them pull to one horse goes one way and the other horse are tied to the cage so that they can pull the cage down into the hole. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
yeah. Yep. And you do that. You attach the ropes to the horses next to the cage, and with your amazing ability to talk to animals and feel their compassion, you guide them forward, dragging the cage behind into the hole.
And then when the cage goes into the hole, I'm going to heat metal and form it into an unopenable box.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
It won't let me cast my second level spells, so I'll just put it off on D&D.
Yeah, just use D&D Beyond. That's alright. Krell and Old Fig, you see Warzag bend down over the metal cage, his hands glowing a hot red as he guides it over the steel rods of the cage, forcing it closed. You have now created a giant metal sarcophagus.
Cool.
That is
And I'll
incredible.
just start putting dirt back on top of it.
Okay.
I wish that I could be as useful as Warzog.
Oh, that useful, just lots of practice.
I'm sorry, Krell's eating a salad.
Old Fig has popcorn, if that helps.
And I'll have the fucking the horse on the cart, go drive back and forth over top of the hole to make it look like a part of the road.
Okay. And that's what happens. Another 10 minutes later, and the road looks like almost the way it was before when you got here. Dirt. There are some loose markings from where your imprints are, but for the most part, it doesn't look too conspicuous. You guys do notice you haven't seen Reynolds and Kib for a while now.
Could we perhaps
you wouldn't be able to tell this was dug up unless you were really paying it.
Right. Yes.
Okay. Yep. You'd have to be looking for it.
Could we perhaps go check on our friends?
What is it?
Go check. Kib and Reynolds, they went into the forest. Dandy says that there's a camp nearby that they went to. We should go there.
Maybe in our best interest, yes. Shall we?
I suppose.
Okay. On the side of the road lays a dirt path through the trees with a worn wooden sign that says, Rest. This is a campsite used by many a traveler on their journeys between Pav and Varon. Hunters often keep the site usable, and in return they can hunt for game in the nearby vicinity, away from Castle Tuscany. Several tents and tree stumps surround the large campfire in the middle, and several bales of hay sit close to the largest tents. You guys can start moving your characters into the forest.
This looks like initiative checks.
Definitely looks like.
Yeah, that too.
In longbow, yeah.
5.
As you all make your way into the camp, you see a scene of Kib flying in the air, with Reynolds mysteriously pointing his arrow at Kib. And in front of them, the Warforged, wrapped in vines. He dons a deep purple robe with a flute coming out of his arm.
Is that guy from Samurai?
Hell yeah.
Oh my, look who it is. It's the party. I hear one of you likes to dance, babe. Good for you, because I got the tunes.
Fucking love it so much.
Everyone else who's not in combat, go ahead and roll initiative. And we're going to change it up.
Woo! Plus my dex, right?
It's a hell of an initiative I rolled there.
Hell yeah, that's a roll.
I rolled a 17 and I don't remember what.
Excellent.
One, so an 18.
Eli, did you also get a nat 20 for your initiative?
I don't know what I did.
You got 27. That's crazy.
Yeah, I did. I remember. That was a week ago, though.
We're going to go back to the top of the round to Kib. Hello?
Oh.
That was rhythm. Yeah, go ahead, Kib. It's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. I'm going to, I guess, just shoot another arrow into... Oh, that's weird. I'm going to just shoot another shot at whatever his name is. Kayamari. Scaramichi. Same thing. It's 20 disadvantage plus 8. 17.
That meets. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Oh, shitty. 5.
Okay, 5 points of damage. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, is that all you're going to do?
Yeah.
Ouch, babe, you're tickling me. Come on. Let's see what your pals got. Now, let's see. Next is Krell. You're up.
So, once more, a little rundown. If I'm understanding this correctly, we come into this clearing. Robot dude standing by the tent. He's taunting Kib as he kills people. As he fired off an arrow at him, right?
Yep.
He's charmed.
And Reynolds
I guess.
is shooting at Kib.
Yeah.
He has his bow and arrow trained at Kib.
Okay.
Did they not see him hit me?
Nope.
No.
We did see Kib attack the Warforged.
Yes.
Yes.
So
I'm just gonna check and see if I got any spells that can defuse this situation.
I have one.
When in doubt, catapult it out. I'm gonna catapult my my rapier at the dude. He has to make a dex saving throw.
Since he is
14.
Roll disadvantage. He can't move.
The Warforged?
Okay, 17.
Okay.
Nope. Okay.
Well, my catapult misses. And
This one really end already?
I'm going to shout up to Kib. What are you doing? Why are you making more enemies out here? We've already killed the god. Why are you attacking this man in the woods?
From the Collector. Collector.
Obviously he isn't. Reynold is trying to stop you.
No, he's charmed.
I want to roll an insight. See if my character believes him.
Don't drop a rock on your head.
You can say what you will with that, Ryan. That's a 5 for my insight.
Guess Krell does not believe me.
That's it. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm standing next to Reynold. No, it's my turn.
Okay. Now Scaramichi's turn. Whoa! Be careful where you point that thing, babe. You could hurt somebody. And Reynolds is going to take out his... Actually, no, he's not going to. Scaramichi.
Would you say my rapier would be in this log here behind him?
Scaramichi's going to cast Hideous Laughter. He's going to take the 1d6 damage first. 1, okay. And, let's see... He's going to cast Hideous Laughter on you, Krell.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a Wisdom saving throw.
Normal, right?
Yes. Let's see what the save has to be.
I'm sure it's much
DC
higher.
14 to pass.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now you're going to fall prone, becoming incapacitated or unable to stand up for the duration. This will last 1 minute.
Yeah. Do I make saving?
At the end of each turns, you can take anytime it takes damage, target can make another Wisdom saving throw. The target has advantage on the saving throw if it's triggered by damage. Okay, honestly.
Concentration too.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So you'll take damage on your next end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a status symbol.
I'm prone. I'm Laffy boy.
Take a seat, babe. Enjoy the show. It's time to work my magic. And he's gonna make his saving throw.
My voice is fucked up.
I'm still not free. These vines are a little tight, babe. Loosen them up.
Damn, he failed again. What a bingus.
Yeah. Okay, that will be his turn. Actually, let me make sure there's anything else. He's going to use a bonus action, but for something you guys probably won't see. Let me do a... Tell me what's everyone's past perception.
Mine is... 11.
Passive perception is 15 for me.
Okay.
There you go. Kib is awesome.
17.
Okay, good to know. You guys don't see anything.
This dude's still up, right?
Oh, yeah. For sure. Okay, next will be Old Fig.
Old Fig?
Me.
Oh, you're not on the initiative list. What happened? Okay, yeah, let me put you up there.
Because mine's 17.1.
Okay, so you should have gone before Scaramichi.
To move my movement, 20. I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at 4th level.
Okay.
This is I can only cast it at 1st level on here, but it's 3d10 plus 10 because I cast it at 3rd level.
4th?
I mean, yeah, 2nd level.
Wait, what level are you casting at?
I'm casting it at 2nd, but I can't cast 2nd level spells on here.
Oh, okay, just use D&D Beyond.
I can roll it.
And that is just a attack roll, right? Melee attack, okay.
With advantage because he's restrained, correct?
Yep.
So 10 plus whatever.
10 plus what?
It should be my spellcasting modifier, so plus 5, 50.
Okay, that does not hit.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to try?
That's all I can do.
Okay, Old Fig, you're up.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
I basically, from the time that those people told me off, teleported away, was sitting on the thing pouting. Would that qualify for a short rest?
Yeah, I'd say. Because it was about a half hour till you guys got here.
I will go ahead and cast the web spell.
Okay.
Yeah, so I conjure a web of massive sticky webbing at a point of my choosing within range.
Okay.
Fill a 20-point cube. Difficult terrain, lightly obscure the area. If the webs are anchored.
A cube?
Yes.
Can you, I disregard.
It is a 60 foot and a 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube.
So
Centered on...
I wouldn't say centered on the dude, but like maybe...
this?
I think I'm going to have to put Warzog in the cube. Be like from here, this corner.
Alright, there you go.
Would actually have moved here before I did that. So each creature that starts its turn in the web has to make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is restrained.
Dexterity saving throw, you say?
On the start of its turn.
Okay. I will try and remember to do that.
It should automatically fail because at the start of its turn, it's still
restrained.
Tangled, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I double restrained it. So if it breaks free of his, it's still restrained by mine because he has to wait at least another turn.
Okay.
Because he can't break it. He can't use the action to break both of them.
Right. Okay. Alright. Is that your turn?
That is not my turn. I will continue. I'm going to bonus action hide in this tent.
If you're building a rogue, does it come with a with thieves' tools already?
I
That's
think
your stealth check?
Usually, but I think, yeah, that's my stealth check. But also, Eli, when it, by that point, by the time you're level 10, you probably would have acquired thieves' tools, especially since you're,
Yeah, that's fair.
It's probably not that far of a stretch.
Totally fair.
Now we're going to go to Reynolds. Reynolds still has his bow trained on Kib. As if he's trying to fight. He manages to get out a word, "Help me." And in his locked body, he turns to Warzag and fires an arrow. Let's see, will he hit?
My AC is technically, I believe it's 21 right now because I did the channel divinity.
Right. Okay. He had 12 anyway. She missed. All right. Now it'll be Reynolds' turn. Dandy.
Dandy's not doing shit. Go on, skip her.
Okay. I'll just take her.
I'll move her in, but she's fine.
Okay. Top of the round, Kid.
Whoa, what happened here? What's this box?
Web.
That is my web.
Oh, okay. All right.
Conjured a massive, thick, sticky webbing.
Is he still stuck by the vines?
Yep.
Yes. And
Very
he's
cool.
also covered in webs.
Wow. All right.
Okay, I was cool with the vines, but the web's really killing the vibe, babe.
Only a 14.
To attack?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, incapacitated targets have to take advantage on attack rolls, right?
If he's restrained...
yes,
what do you mean? If he's restrained, anybody has advantage on him. And if he's restrained, he has disadvantage on all melee attacks or range.
Alright. Kib, roll with advantage.
Then again, I get my disadvantage because it's daytime, so I think it just...
Yeah, you cancel out. Okay, good. Alright, so you're gonna miss.
Yep.
Anything else you'd like to do? Like to move, or like to do a bonus action, or piss your pants maybe?
Let me see. I'm all good.
Okay. Krell, go ahead and make a...
Wisdom save?
So let's see, yeah, wisdom saving throw.
A fail.
8. That is a fail. You are still prone, laughing.
Do I take damage, or...?
No, there's no damage. Okay, Warzag, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at first level.
Okay, roll for attack. With advantage.
I'm also rolling 2d6 for my hit dice. My short rest.
I'm just going to roll an unarmed strike, if that's... No, that's not... 23 to hit.
Okay, that definitely hits.
Okay, damage.
Roll your damage, bad boy.
16.
16, okay. He is going to use a reaction to use Uncanny Dodge and half the damage.
Okay.
So 16 to 8. Okay.
Can he use Uncanny Dodge while he's restrained?
It doesn't say anything about it. It's one of those things where, like, logically he shouldn't be able to, but, like, logistically he can.
Yeah.
So I was thinking the same thing, but, like, you know, it's not a benefit to a bonus in his speed. You know, it's not an attack roll thing. It's not a dex saving throw.
Ooh, hot hands, babe. Watch the merchandise.
It's actually just a bunch of necrotic damage.
Ooh. A little chilly on the metal plating. Back to Scaramichi's turn. Wow, you all really turned up the heat, or cranked down the cold. Ooh, wasn't expecting that one. But you're not expecting this either, babe. And, let's see. Kib, roll me a strength check.
Strength check, alright. 15.
Oh, nice. So, as your bow is trained on Scaramichi, you feel a tug on the bow being pulled towards Scaramichi, but you fight back, keeping control of the bow. On one of the handles, you notice a small glimpse of a hand, but it only flashes for a second.
Oh.
Tough grip, tough grip.
I love the roleplay.
Thank you, babe. Now let's get back to dancing. Battle to beat bop boop.
It's very Austin Powers.
Okay, that's his action.
I was able to
What else
play
can he
Mask
do?
Off yet.
Oh, he has to take the 1d6. 4? Okay, pop off. How long does that last, Eli?
Let me see.
This is round 3. He's gonna make a strength saving throw. Another 4. He's still entangled.
For a minute.
Okay. That'll be his turn. Old Fake, go ahead.
I am going to... Okay.
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 That's sinister.
I'm gonna come out of the tent. And I'm gonna use my firebolt.
Okay.
I just read something. And that's gonna have advantage because of the strength. Okay, that's a 24 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Okay, so first he's gonna take the damage from the firebolt, which is 4. And then the webs are flammable. Any 5 foot cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in 1 round, dealing 2d4 fire damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire. So on the start of his turn, he's going to take 2d4 damage, but the vines won't be there.
Okay.
Burn away my vines?
No, the webs. I'm sorry, the webs will be not there, but the fire. Yeah.
So
He's
you
still restrained,
have...
He's still restrained from the vines, but the webs will burn him at the start of his turn.
Okay. Okay. So how much damage... You have to remind me.
It was
2d4s.
4 damage for the firebolt, and then at the start of his turn, he's going to take 2d4.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then I will continue my way into the other tent. And
Okay.
I will bonus action stealth.
All right.
Hide. 22. I'm
22.
very hidden.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay. That will be your turn.
That's my turn.
Reynold is still under control.
Well, hasn't he been hit? Is it charmed concentration, or is it not?
You'll know.
It's a spell, you know?
Did I use Charm, though?
Yeah, if he used an ability or something of that nature, it's entirely up to the DM's discretion. Because they have to read the rules secretly.
That's fair.
Reynold?
I don't think that charm person is concentration, though.
Yeah, I don't believe it is.
Boppity beep bop boop. Hey, Reynold, my boy. Come over and help me, babe. Reynold is going to walk into the web. And he's going to try to break the restraints. Let's see. That's going to be a bit like an attack roll or a strength check.
Right,
to break the
I
restraints.
was talking, but I was muted. When he gets into this first square, he's got to make a dexterity saving throw for the webs.
Okay. That is a 11. Does that fail?
Fails.
Okay.
He's not helping shit.
Okay. Let's see. He's still like right there. So I want to say it's a strength check with disadvantage because he's restrained to try and take the vines off. Okay, yeah, he doesn't do it. Okay, that will be Reynolds' turn. Kib.
Kid, gonna launch another arrow. He's gonna hit him.
Yep, that hits.
He's gonna do this much damage. God. 5. Bing! What have I shot? 4?
Ow!
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm about to run out of arrows.
You're lucky there. Strength in numbers, babe.
Alright, that's it.
Okay. Krell, roll me
It's my
that wisdom saving throw. 14 to beat.
Isn't this laughter concentration?
Let's see. Yes, it is for 1 minute.
Okay.
And he would have taken whenever I hit him, and whenever Eli hit him, would have had to roll concentration checks.
And when Warzag hit.
And when Warzag
You're right. You're right. That's my fault.
That's 3 of them.
It's all right. I should
Okay.
have caught it.
You're gonna go ahead and break out of it.
All right. I mean, you could do the 3 concentration checks. I don't mind.
Nah, that's a big fuck up on my part. Go ahead and break free.
All right, I'm up. I go 5, 10. This whole square is on fire, right?
Just the square that he's standing.
Just the square he's standing.
It's this one right here. 5 feet is on fire.
Well, I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on his bitch ass from like right here.
Okay. Roll attack with advantage.
I think it does. Yeah, we'll have advantage because he's restrained.
He's restrained. Double restrained.
Witch Bolt, Witch Bolt. Where's my Witch Bolt? There it is. Cast. And another one because I have advantage and I forgot to a second ago.
That definitely hits.
Sweet. Okay, so that's going to be 1d12 of damage this turn.
Woo!
And I'm going to say, who's laughing now, bitch?
Oh.
That's all, just 10 damage.
Oh, wow, that's a tickle.
Alright, let's kill this guy, guys. He made me laugh uncontrollably.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yes, that's it.
Alright, where's Zach? You're up.
I'm just gonna hit him with another inflict wounds.
Okay.
He's still restrained?
Oh, yeah.
I'm also restrained, so I have disadvantage, so it's just a flat out.
Okay.
Nope, natural 1.
Oh, natural 1. I'm just gonna say it doesn't hit.
Okay.
With advantage, or is it?
I
He
don't
doesn't
have
have advantage.
I'm restrained.
You're restrained.
Oh, I have to roll to see if I'm restrained first, right?
Yeah, you would have had to do it. Yeah, a dexterity
Okay.
saving throw.
My bad.
Dexterity originally, and then if you did get strength,
break-
you would have had to do to break free. It's a strength.
Just so you know, most rolls that most times you're restrained,
Okay,
it requires
I
an action to break free.
I would have made. I think I would have made that with an 18 dexterity check.
Yeah,
right?
this would have been. Yeah, this would have been the turn before that. Yeah, we're doing this a little out of order because this would have been the turn that before I had
it's
even
on
done
my
the firebolt. It's on your turn, but it would have been your other turn because
You did firebolt before this turn, like my turn.
Did-
right now.
did web, and then my neck, and you would have had a turn. This is when this would have happened. Then my next turn, I did a firebolt, and now it's your next turn.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay.
We'll just roll one more time.
16.
Okay, yep. Actually, no, it does not hit.
Okay.
Just barely. Alright, is that all you want to do?
That's all I can do. Yep.
Okay, awesome. Back to Scaramichi.
This is where he
Takes
takes
6
the
damage.
Arsenal.
They're 1d6.
2d4 also.
Yep, you're right. So let's do this. 2d4 fire. Wow.
That's
8
fat.
damage. And then the 1d6 from the vines. 5.
Oh yeah, now I'm in a vibe.
Let's see. What can we do here? Okay, it's been fun, babes, but this has got to end. We need to cool it down a little bit. And he's going to use his action to cast Color Spray, coming from the palm of one of his hands. He's going to do it in this cone. Did I already roll the dice? Sick. 21.
Yeah.
Alright, who has the lowest hit points? Krell, what's your hit point?
I have 25 plus 8 temporary.
Wow. I'm guessing Warzak has more.
I have 27.
Alright, it doesn't even work.
I have the most because the temporary.
Okay, as the warforged just getting wailed on from all sides in the vines and the web is sitting there, one of his palms opens up in your direction, Warzak, emitting a bright light, but not bright enough. Huh! What? You kidding me? Oh, god damn it! I'm in quite the pickle now. Come on. Gotta change the tunes.
Sounds like you bit off more than you can chew.
He's going to use his bonus action to do this. Krell, I'm guessing you're using your... What are you using to cast Witch Bolt right now? Like, what's coming from your hand? Or what's coming from it to emit it?
Let me see what my arcane focus.
Is it your sword?
Crystal. It's a crystal. Yeah.
And it's visible on your body, right?
Yes, I'd be holding it in
Okay. Make a strength check for me.
strength check. 5.
Okay. That's
Do
gonna fail.
concentration checks or do concentration spells work that way? Like if you
What do you mean?
like if the arcane focus gets taken away from you, does it deactivate the spell? Because it's a concentration spell where I'm consistently, channeling it.
But if you don't have it in your hand, can you channel it?
Well, no, I can't channel it, but it's like it would only use the what's it called? It would only use the components once, wouldn't it?
If it says it
Because-
consumes it.
Yeah. Well, it's see the arcane focus replaces the magical components. The components of this spell is a twig from a tree that was struck by lightning. So it would replace that. But say I had the twig in my hand, would that twig be burning throughout the whole, like burning, withering away throughout the whole spell, or would that just disappear on the first use?
Components.
That's my question.
Components, which the arcane focus substitutes, is only required for casting a spell, not concentrating on one.
Okay.
It's going to replace the material components, but once you're channeling the magic, you're channeling the magic.
Okay.
Your witch bolt. Let's do that.
Okay. You feel your crystal get yanked from your hand by an invisible force and tossed up into the air, thrown away. Roll me a perception.
Sure. Skills 7.
Your focus was lifted in the air, but it moved at such a speed that you lost track of it, and it's now lost amongst the chaos.
Okay.
Okay, and that'll be the end of that turn. This would, I think this still cancels your witch bolt. Now you lost your focus.
No, it keeps it.
No.
Because it's
So it can
just
still channel.
The focus just replaces the material components. The
That's
material components are only used when you use it.
Ah, okay, gotcha. All right, Ulfig, it's your turn then. Actually, is it the damage dealt at the end of your turn?
What for?
Krell?
It's for Witch Bolt. Every turn I choose to use every turn I can choose to use the action to extend the spell and do nothing else, or drop or use my action for something else. I can't cast other spells, otherwise it will deactivate it.
Gotcha.
I can't believe he still failed the fucking vine saving throw.
Yep. What was your DC for that throw?
13.
Yeah, he still failed.
I'm gonna start running, and I'm gonna shoot off a firebolt. Ooh, a 14, that misses.
Yes, they will miss.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back in my tent and stealth.
Okay, roll stealth.
I'm rolling my stealth. Yeah, it's pretty good. 23.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Back to Reynolds. He is going to use his action to try and remove the vines.
I'm mostly hiding from Reynolds.
Did I get skipped?
No, you had your turn.
No, you had your turn. That's when you rolled the dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
It goes Scaramucci and then me.
Does he still have disadvantage to get rid of the vines?
Yep. He fails.
Fails.
Okay, that'll be Reynolds' turn. Back to Kib.
Alright, I'm gonna lug another arrow at him. Subtract that. Bada bing. Fat.
Hits.
Fat. 7.
7, alright.
Crazy damage this time, Eli. Damage dice are really high.
Dude, fucking Kib is a beast.
Alright, Krell, your turn.
My turn. I quickly reread the Witch Bolt. I hit, blah blah blah. I can use my action to deal the damage automatically. Spell ends if I use my action to do anything else. The spell also ends if the target is ever outside the spell's range or is within total cover of you. Okay, well, I am going to step back 10 feet and continue to use my action to automatically deal damage. So I'll do another 12 lightning damage. Or D12 lightning
roll damage.
Not 12. That's 1. Those Sparkies.
Okay. 1 lightning damage. Gotcha. Alright.
Yep.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Where's that? You're up.
Inflict wounds.
Okay. How many spell slots remaining do you have?
2.
Me? Oh.
Okay. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
I rolled bad.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna miss. Alright. Anything else you'd like to do for your turn? Okay. Scaramichi is gonna take 2d4.
He's still taking D4s from the fire? When does that end?
Damage. I don't know.
When he's not on fire anymore.
What is that?
Oh, no, he's not anymore. Sorry. No, it was just that one time.
Oh, just the one time. Oh, okay. So he's gonna take 5 from Eli.
He's also not restrained by the effects of my
Web?
anymore.
Web, yeah, but by the
I
vines.
feel like if he moves, he's probably going to get it back in it to make the deck save over again.
Okay.
But
He's gonna use his. Let's see. So he's restrained. Okay, babe, seriously, let me out. This is getting old. And he's going to try and break free of the restraints this time. What is his action?
That's his action.
Let's see. Still a 4. Bonus action. Bonus action for the same. Still no pass, and at the end of his turn, he's going to make that last streak. Wow. The dice told me that we're going to make this fight as boring as possible. All right.
I can't do anything.
Kib's ensnaring strike is too good.
Still restrained, so I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Going to run, and then when I'm halfway, I'm going to fire a good old firebolt with advantage. That one hits.
Yep,
for sure.
that hits.
And then we're going to do some damage. That damage. Continue on running into my little tent. I'm going to stealth. I haven't rolled below.
Yeah.
I don't think
That's
I've
insane.
rolled below a 17 on these stealth rolls.
God damn. You guys are rolling really well tonight. Well, Warzak hasn't been getting a whole lot of hot rolls.
And then that's my turn. That's it.
Okay, Reynold is going to do the same thing. He's going to try and break the restraint. If he's got the balls to do it. Nope.
Absolutely not.
Nope. All right, Reynolds, back to Kib.
I'm going to shoot another arrow at him.
Okay.
And hold on. That's a miss.
Yeah, it's going to miss. Anything else you'd like to do?
Hello?
Nah, that'll be it.
Okay. Krell, your turn.
I am going to use my action to continue the concentration.
Okay, roll your damage.
That's 12. 12
Got a
lightning.
nat 1 and a nat 12 with back-to-back turns.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
how I do.
For it. It makes up for it.
Top
That's what
or
it
the
is.
worst. I mean,
As your
top or the
beam
worst.
of lightning pulses back again to the robot inside of the vines, you see an immense arc of electricity flow around the body. As he starts to kind of malfunction, you see like sparks flying off his body, heat simmering from his joints.
And
into the
I'm
vines.
shouting, unlimited power!
Oh, God.
The Warforged seems to be lifeless inside of the vines.
Never broke out of the vines.
Alright, that'll be the end of combat.
I'm going to
my head
walk
out
up
of
to
it
him and
and look
take his
around.
arcane focus. Go on.
Alright, go ahead and make a perception check to try and find that arcane focus.
Okay, if I don't find his, I want his.
Well, isn't his loot? Or flute?
Is it his flute? I don't know.
Yeah, it's his flute.
Oh. Alright. Well, I'm going to make, was it investigation or perception? Okay.
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
There
you
you
find
go.
the stone
When
at
it
the
matters.
feet of the body, or you find the stone at the feet of the Warforged.
I walk over to him and I pick it up and spit on him.
Okay, let's see here.
Let's go ahead and fly down.
I'll move out of the tent. Danny will join me, and I'll sort of start looking at Reynolds. Reynolds look okay?
Yeah, Reynolds seems to have snapped out of whatever thing was happening to him.
Goodness.
Raggy.
Okay, what are you all doing? Now that the robot has been defeated, do you still have the task of getting the horse back in shape to go back to town?
I mean, I got my thing. Obviously, I would like to loot him, but I mean, I'm sure everyone else wants to loot him. So
Okay.
it comes down to whatever you want to do to
I'll
choose.
put the loot in the chat real quick. Searching his body, you don't really find much. You do find a small bag of gold containing
The bag of gold.
All right, that is the amount of money you find in the bag.
I'm going to pull out 10 pieces and throw the 10 pieces of gold and throw the rest to Kib.
Thank you.
Excuse me, I set him on fire. Would I be able to have some of that gold as well?
That's up to the dragon thing.
we don't know what dragons are. They don't exist in our world. We don't know.
It was only 9 years ago. I know. I know. I'm just kidding. It's from the little one. You choose. You take that up with him.
I'll split half with you, old granny fig.
Okay, so I'll take, I guess, 38 divided by 2 is what you're saying?
Yeah, 38 divided by 2.
Okay, you can keep the silver pieces and the copper pieces. I don't care.
Sure.
I'll take his flute if nobody else wants it, but that's up to everyone else. Like,
I've never been musically inclined.
I'm not musically inclined either. Doesn't mean I don't want to learn.
Oh, well, at my age, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Except for magic, of course.
Oh. That is true.
That fight was good. It really warmed me up a little.
Do you feel better now?
It didn't hurt anyone in the process, right?
I mean, he's less than human.
Yes.
I would like to melt his body down.
I assume.
Oh my god.
Have we finished looting him? Right.
That is nothing but ore. That's real good.
Yeah.
It's worth its weight in ore.
Yeah.
In ore.
Wow, holy moly! The robot suddenly springs back to life.
And punch him in the
You
face.
see his bright blue eyes come back in with the vines. Whoa! Whew. What just happened? What?
I did a hard reboot. I did a hard reboot on your system. You were freaking out, attacking everyone in the area.
Oh man, I've been captured. Zaris is gonna be so pissed. Oh man. This was not a part of the plan, babe.
Okay, what exactly happened here when we were gone?
He just transformed into whatever he is now and attacked us. Said he was from the Collector.
Oh, hey, what's that over there? As he points to the tent, where my cursor is.
Hold on, can I want to roll to not fall for that. I gotta roll to not fall for that.
Okay, let me
Whoa, what's over there?
make perception checks.
Perception? Fucking god, okay.
Dandy is also going to make a perception check. Does it rely on hearing?
What?
Wow.
Oof.
This guy gonna slip away?
I got 25.
Could this potentially rely on hearing?
Perception
Is he
check.
still in the vines?
Yeah.
He is, yeah.
Okay, we'll see how
His
far it
movement-
goes.
Movement is 0, yeah. But could this rely on hearing?
He said no.
Maybe. But
Maybe?
it's been perception check, so it's both hearing
So
and sight.
This is for Dandy first. So is it
Perception
for...
check.
But would I have advantage? Because I have advantage on things pertaining to hearing.
Yeah, go ahead and roll advantage.
Yeah, I would say, yeah. That's like a... It's like a
Just for
direct
Dandy, yeah.
correlation.
Just for Dandy. And then Old Fig is going
Well,
to
you
do
got
hers.
16. You got...
Okay. Well,
Okay.
Herzog's good.
No, because he rolled a stealth of 28.
You guys turn back to see the Warforged, and his head has disappeared.
Oh,
This is his head?
Yep, his head's gone.
what the fuck?
Dandy, so Old Fig through Dandy, you hear a slight sound of muffled foot grass steps, and you hear, "Gotta get away! Gotta get away!" Ah!
I'm gonna kill this son of a bitch. I'm gonna...
I don't even rolled a 28 stealth. It's gonna be hard to find him.
Alright, well, shit.
I mean, are you guys gonna share that information with me and Kib?
Well, Dandy hears... I mean, Dandy is telling me that Dandy hears...
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
Dandy hears...
know. Ryan,
Oh, it's something out in the woods. I'd like to chase after the noise I heard. Actually, Ryan, I would like to see if there's footsteps on the ground where his head's gone.
Oh.
Roll a survival check. 19. Yes, you see a singular print. It doesn't look like anything like a shoe, but it looks like something has been dragging through the grass.
And stuff. I'm gonna follow.
The grass.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
follow.
Yeah. Okay, so you start following the trail and you start hearing more like a clunking noise. It's like this. You see like a small object. It's like moving its way, trying to get past you. Gotta get away. Gotta get away. Gotta get back to home.
I want to grab it.
Ah, you got me. Okay, listen. I'll give you whatever you want.
What is
It's me and you, babe.
You're a little tiny guy, eh?
Could I have followed Warzag or no?
Man, yeah, you guys can follow Warzag if you want. It's up to you.
I followed him.
Yeah. We're trailing Warzag.
Okay, listen. I'll spill the beans.
What am I looking at in my hand?
You're looking at the head of the Warforged.
Oh, it's just the head? Like
Yeah.
Nothing was dragging it? It was just the head?
Nope, just the head.
What the fuck?
You have like a leg from where his neck
The
would
head
be?
and a little bit of the neck.
And it was just like kind of like scooting, or like what was going
Yeah,
on?
it was like scooting / hopping away.
Wow.
He's using its jaw to spring itself forward.
Okay, I give up. No more, babe. I don't get paid enough to put up with this. Listen, I'm just a new guy. Fresh out of the press, baby. All I know is Zeros went back to his little abode in Troy. I swear it.
I'm gonna roll. Can I like tell if he's lying?
Okay, roll an insight check.
I never want to ask or to roll something. I want to do it that.
Yeah.
16.
You think he's telling the truth? I mean, there's no reason for him to lie right now. His life's kind of on the line.
So who sent you here to do some weird thingies with my friends?
It's the collector, babe. He's been out for you since back in Varon. That little mission he sent you to the count?
What did I do to this guy?
I guess you're tagging along with the wrong people. He just told me he wants the two.
It looks like you're
knuckleheads
tagging around with the wrong people, buddy. You ain't got no body.
You ain't got no
Hey, I was born this way,
body.
pal.
And now he's about to be tagging along with me.
Yes.
I love it.
Dude, I was gonna take him if you didn't.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh, dude! It's gonna be like the fucking God of War. You know how he has like the head attached to his belt? It's like that.
Momir.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing. That's actually I want this to be like that forever.
Now
Okay, listen clear, babe.
I think I'm gonna weld you to a chain, and then I'm gonna put that chain on the bottom of my sword. I mean,
Please don't. I'm just ahead. Please don't do that. Just
I'm gonna
carry
make
by the
you
side, I
into
don't
a
care.
pommel.
No, I didn't
Pommel.
Listen, I'll tell you whatever you want, babe.
I will walk up to the thing and I'll say, the collector sent us all here to go visit the Count of Tuscany. Would you send
Yeah.
you
He
to
went.
come with us?
He sent me to take care of the mess after you guys clean up the count.
Yeah, the mess?
Yeah, the mess being you all, babe. The loose end on his tip.
It looks like you're the loose end now because you're talking, you stupid shithead.
Hey, you're like
God, I
caught by the
love
vine,
Rosette.
babe. This would be a totally different story.
It was I got caught by the vine, babe. But look at you. If you was a good fighter, you might have not got caught in the vine. You know,
Okay, now you're just being downright disrespectful.
I mean,
walk
being
like some
honest
good
with
fighters. And I'm gonna
Being
teach you by turning you into a sword.
Yes. That's
I don't
what
think I
we're
like the
going to
implications
do.
of that.
It will be the speaking sword that we have in the party. You will do nothing of your own free will.
I'm going to not agree with that.
Warzog, would you mind forging him into my rapier?
Oh, I could do that.
Cool. I'm going to make you kill a
It'd
lot.
be a heavy rapier because his head. How much does his head weigh? Like what? Like 30 pounds?
Well, I mean, like, let's
20.
see if we can figure out
Still
the.
heavy as fuck.
I'm thinking, let's see if we can find out what the.
If you turn me into a sword, I won't tell you where anything else is.
Well, you still can be able to talk. You just won't able to walk again.
I'm just not gonna choose. I'm just gonna choose not to speak.
That's okay.
Good luck finding the collector then.
You'll still
That's
be
okay.
conscious.
You said that he was at his abode in Troit. You just said.
Yeah, you already said that.
Oh,
what is he
Oh
doing?
no.
You're a bit stupid, ain't you?
Oh no. They actually know how to pay attention. I'm so screwed.
You're a bit stupid.
I'm tired, but I'm not that tired, dear.
Oh, well, it's common knowledge he hangs out in Troy anyway. I know how to get you in, babe.
We have a message stone from him.
No, you don't.
He doesn't know that.
No,
Ryan.
I'm saying. Oh, that's right.
He doesn't know that, Ryan.
You gotta let me know beforehand.
I think he wants you to get put down. Like he sent you here to us because we were gonna put you down. You see what I'm saying?
You are very loyal to the collector.
I don't think he foresaw the vines in the web.
Trying to call the dumb fuck.
You're obviously drunk.
Wow, this is a really terrible day.
It's okay. We're gonna have better days ahead, buddy.
Yes, you'll be with us for forever.
Yes, forever.
Man, maybe I should just get melted instead.
Tell you what, this makes me feel so much better.
I'm just gonna put you on the end of it. Now, you still gonna be able to talk. Experience life.
No need for your life to be cut so short.
It looks like you like killing, so you'll be able to be plunged in.
It will be the most intimate killing you'll ever have in your life. It will be every day, guys.
He doesn't say anything.
He's just gonna start screaming anytime we have to make a stealth check.
Yeah, I know.
Wow!
We're here, baby. We're here.
Waluigi out there. You know what though? The thing is if we can wait somehow, if we can level up in the woods one more time or something of that nature, I can get packed weapon, and we can forge him into my blade. And anytime we don't need him, I can just send him back to that other realm. And he'll just be floating in a different dimension.
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and can I investigate all of these tents, including this one? Just all 4 tents?
You could, yeah. And also on the body of him, you would find the magical flute. I'll put the item in a list later on.
Anyone?
You will need to have it identified to figure out what it does.
I'll pick it up for the time being, unless anyone had interest in the flute.
I have no interest in the flute. I'm going to investigate all of these tents with a 21.
Okay. You look around the tents and you see several bedrolls, but nothing else of importance. This is a campsite that's commonly used, so people don't keep belongings here.
Including the one he's at. He doesn't have a bag or anything. Excellent.
Correct, no bag.
That's what I was hoping for. So, Kib, we have successfully... I didn't help. I was busy pouting. I apologize for that.
We hid the bodies.
They buried them. It was magnificent. Warzog, he is a genius.
Ah, how so?
No, honestly, I think
I'll say in Orc, I'll say
cremated them.
In Orc, I'll say Gork and Wark would be very proud.
What does cremate mean?
When you burn it to ash, nothing but ash is left. You may have done that. I'm not sure. I'm not opening up the container to see. Because it's either cremated or very, very nasty.
What?
It's unfortunate that Kiss is missing all this.
I know.
I don't know what happened to Juicy there. Because I imagine of anyone, either him or Jesus' character would want the flute. I, as a player, won't fucking steal it if they want it. I will offer it to Hunter whenever next we see him again.
Yeah,
Amaryllis is just standing over there T-posing in the corner.
No,
I think that's the one.
Reynolds about to get on right now.
Oh, that's sweet.
Are you serious?
No way, yeah.
Did you want the magic flute? I mean, I guess we don't know it's magic yet, but
I can identify things.
Will you identify it
later? Because it's a second level spell.
Okay.
You take 10 minutes.
Until then, I'm holding on to it.
Okay.
Once it's identified, I may change my mind.
If you take 10 minutes, it would be free.
Does he have access to second level spells right now? I would assume so. 3 levels cleric.
Identify is a first level spell.
Oh, first level.
I'll be right back.
For a wizard.
Oh.
Not for wizard.
Oh? It's still a ritual.
Mine's not a ritual.
Oh,
no. Mine's detect.
Yours is detect. It's not okay. Oh, should we press on to the city? What time is it?
I still got the head, right?
It may not be a good idea for us to have a literal magical head screaming in the town.
No, it's okay. He's not magic.
Yes, but they were hunting him down like he was magical.
Oh, they was hunting him down?
Yes.
Oh.
Mentioned a war.
It's okay. I'll dig a hole before we go into the city. I'll put him in there, and then when we come back out, I'll grab him.
What's to say he doesn't eat his way out of the hole?
What's to say I don't weld his mouth shut for a minute?
That
I think that's the
is
best plan.
fantastic.
I would rather enjoy to see this plan.
Well, Zag, you are truthfully a wonderful individual.
They say I'm the wisest from the tribe.
You definitely are.
And a phenomenal dancer.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh,
I
quite
take pride in my dancing.
I think when you had stepped away for a second, I had complimented you in Orcish, and I said that Gork and Mork would be proud.
Oh.
That you had
You see
welded
small
the,
tears come to the corners of Wizard's eyes.
when you had welded the box.
Hunter,
Oh, yeah.
we looted gold and a flute off of this dude. Do you want the flute? We don't know what it does yet. Because right now I'm holding on to it.
I would like the
You get the flute. I don't know what it does yet.
sack.
So, Reynold has control of the flute right now. Is that correct?
Yes, Reynold has the flute. Jesus
Hey, you.
may want he plays again.
Hey,
I don't
yeah,
know.
You look like you've lived like a rock for 100 years. You even know how to play the flute?
No. But one can.
It's only 26.
Yeah, whatever.
Yous talks a lot.
Well, it's about the only thing I can do right now, huh?
Yeah.
I want to poke him in the eye.
Could also
Ow,
smile if you'd like to change your attitude.
I'd rather not.
Did you hear
I suggest you change your attitude, or I
Did
can
you
make
hear the
that.
story about me welding your mouth shut?
I-
If I bring you into the city, is you gonna talk?
Yeah, depending on how I'm feeling that day.
Yeah, but you see,
it's today.
the problem is like if I give you to the kings whatever it's called, that don't like the wizwaps, like they don't like the magic.
They're called the Kingsman Guard.
Yeah, the Kingsman's Guard. If I gave you to them, they'd probably just destroy you. Wouldn't they?
More than likely.
So would you rather keep your
He
mouth
turns
shut?
he
Or
turns
would
his
you
head
rather
around.
just ride around first? Maybe
Sure,
one day we get
fine.
your body back. And I think it would be fun and very challenging for me to make you.
If we turn him in, he'd also go ahead and tell them that we're magic users. So
Yeah, but I turn him in with his face punched in, his mouth welded, his no eyeball. You know?
Okay,
if
how
we're
about
gonna
this?
go about that
I
route,
won't
can
say
go
a
and
word to
fuck some
anybody
eyes up now?
as long as you don't turn me into a sword, babe. How about that?
Okay, I could just keep you then, right? Like a little pal. I could talk to you, you know?
He gives a reluctant.
company.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be pretty cool. And maybe you can sing some tunes to me, you know what I'm saying? Like a little boom.
You might have taken my magical flute, but you can't take the musical magic that is me, babe.
I love to hear it. Was like starts dancing, bro. Yeah. I think we's gonna be some good pals, buddy.
At this point, I'm going to retrieve my rapier.
What'd you say your name was?
Scaramichi.
Scaramichi. How about you?
Scaramichi, babe.
How about I just call you Michi? Yeah, I think that's
Scaramichi, Scaramichu.
Okay,
babe.
Hey, all right, Michi. That's what's up.
I'm
Now
just
you go in the backpack for a little bit, all right?
Who's in control here?
Oh my god, what's that smell?
Oh, there's some.
Was that cobalt?
sorry. What
At
was
least I'm at
that?
home, I guess.
Did you say cobalt or
Kobold?
You
Cobalt.
get used to it. Maybe one day we get a big magic bag, and you can have like 8 foot of darkness to dwell in.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm just saying, if
Maybe we can
we
find
turned
more people like you. You can have a bunch of friends in there, just a bunch of heads.
Well, I know I have 2 other brothers.
I think Mork would like this idea. You guys could.
I'm
talk
sorry, we have 2
tell
brothers.
me everything you know.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
they
2
both work
brothers.
for the collector too.
Oh, do they? You
Tell
think
me
they're
about
gonna?
their demeanors.
Are they gonna come after us?
Do they also?
I don't know.
You think that'd be cool?
Are they as musically inclined as you?
Do you?
Are you
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely, babe.
So like
You can
have
say they were better than me.
you could say you have brothers, right? So is your brothers like you guys was
Robotically
made by
inclined?
the same person? You guys was made by the same person. So you don't like have like a blood connection. Like you ain't no.
I mean, no, we're not blood related, but we are. What's the word? From the same assembly line, babe. Created with the same mojo.
I think that's pretty cool. Who made
Would
you?
you say you're the happiest?
Warzag's gonna start walking like down the road back towards the cart.
I would say I'm the unluckiest of the three.
Unluckiest?
I'm talking about demeanor.
Oh, is that as loud as you?
Yes.
He's pretty loud. Give me a headache.
I'd like
Give me a good old headbanger.
See, I'd like one of my own, but one that matches my personality a little bit more. No? Okay.
I don't think so. I think I'm going to collect all these heads.
You have a brother that's exceptionally old, like me.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
That's a good sign.
Alright, you're going in the backpack. Put it up.
You might want to gag his mouth.
No, I think there's some pretty stinky stuff in there. He ain't don't want to open his mouth.
Fair enough.
This is the most joyous occasion. I'm going to.
Alright, now with this fiasco out of the way, Reynold, you easily find some hay next to the tent that you all are kind of standing around, which would feed the horse.
The whole reason we came here.
Yeah.
Gold's not the treasure;
Okay.
it's the friends you meet along the way.
That was technically your first real boss fight.
Friendship is more valuable than
We
gold.
wrecked him.
So they tell me.
He
That's
said
our
the
first
line.
real boss fight. Does that mean we level up?
No.
I heard the crowd roll.
No, there's one like little quest line you guys are gonna do, and then after that you'll level up. Not tonight, just because you guys are kicking too much ass. If I level you up now, I'll have to spend hours trying to find something that's even worth entertaining a fight.
Hey man, you just got like you can give your character stupid ability. Like you.
Yeah, well,
and if
I gave.
don't use them.
I mean, I made a rogue because I wanted the uncanny dodge because that way it lets me like make the fight last a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But when when you're pinned down for the whole fight, it's like, man.
How did
it's
you
hard.
how did you fail Dex check as a rogue?
No, it was a strength check from the vines. His is a strength, and like I just dumped strength for this character.
And there was just there was only one dex check he had to make, and the rest were just strength.
Yep. Because he would have been fun on dex checks.
You just couldn't get out?
Nope. I think the DC was 13. Couldn't get it.
Really?
Yeah. I was wanting to make a more interesting fight because if he can move around and actually do things, that would have been cool. But yeah, it's whatever. The end result is still the way I want it to be.
Hell yeah!
I wanted you guys to get the head.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are we back? We're back at the cart by this time.
Yes. We'd say, let me bring you all over there.
I could also make him into a talking shield.
No,
That would be a lot of fun.
I
Okay.
can't use shields, but that would be funny. And someone else. Yeah, you. If he ever pisses us off, turn him into a weapon, and I can put him in a dimension by himself for a while. Let him see how.
I lost.
I'm gonna delete this token.
I'm back.
Oh shit!
I'm back.
He's bad. He's
There we go. Oh, this is a nice feature.
Are we still playing? Or are we?
Yeah, we're playing.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Hey, Reynold, is your talk to animals a spell or a feature, and does it have a duration, or is it always
spell.
on?
Spell.
Okay. Just curious. You see the horse who you spoke to last time, and he's just kind of staring at you.
He wants the hay. He wants his hay.
I show him.
He starts doing that thing the horses do when they like kind of like swipe their hoof on the ground.
Okay.
He's getting ready to charge.
Do you hand him the hay from your hand?
Yes.
Okay. The horse starts sniffing around your hand a little bit. As he starts biting down on the hay in your hand.
Friendship.
Okay. You guys are ready to make your way back to Varon.
I have a question as Richard, not as Old Fig.
Okay.
This cart here.
Yeah, that's the one that the Kingsman had.
Yeah, are we leaving it here? We buried these people. We have our
should
cart.
probably burn it.
We were discussing burning our cart, so I don't know. Like, what are we doing?
Well, Krell already got rid of any insignias, so that cart just looks like a regular cart, or like a worn down cart on the side of the road. So
We have all
you
these.
don't have to do anything.
Right?
Nope.
No. Oh, where'd the other 2 horses go? There's 5 horses, right?
Yeah, there are 2 are just kind of chilling there. One,
Okay.
they're kind of like still hanging over the hole,
Could we
or where the hole would be.
Can we take the equipment off of that cart and attach the other 2 horses to our cart?
This cart isn't big enough to have 5 horses draw it.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to drive the cart anymore. I'm going to get on the nicest horse.
Okay, yeah, you could take one of the single horses.
Bishop in the back.
Well, I thought Reno was driving the cart last time.
No, I wasn't.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
Yeah, it was Krell.
In the cabin.
You were sitting with him.
This isn't necessarily relevant, but that investigation check I made should have been at disadvantage.
Earlier?
I'm exhausted, yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
It wouldn't have changed anything because it was just like, oh no, the tents are empty, but...
Wouldn't that have made also all your stealth checks disadvantage too?
I guess it would have, yeah, because of the...
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Ability check. Good point. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you guys would like to do before we head on and continue this journey? Any loose ends you want to tie up, or...
Are we leaving this cart here in the wilderness? Like, what are we doing? That's what I'm asking.
I think we take it with us.
I don't think we should.
What?
2 carts travel.
What would be wrong with 2 carts? We're not fugitives.
The fact that they're missing a cart. That's what's wrong with
Who's missing?
Yeah, why would they? How would they know they're missing a cart?
Because
because
patrol never showed up.
Yeah.
Well then, we just take our horses and burn the cart. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Sweet.
I say
The
keep
wooden
our
cart?
cart. Their horse and just burn their cart.
That's what I just said. You think I'm dull or something?
No, I think you're Warzag.
Okay, let's go.
I mean, if
And off we go.
With
With the campsite behind you, you all make your way back down the dirt road towards the city of Varon. By now it's around 2 p.m., with the trees still swaying to the song of the wind. A light overcast seems imminent as you spot several clouds towards the direction of the coastline. There we go, cool. As you draw closer to the city limits, the road splits into several as you enter the edge of the town. The common folk are bustling on dirt roads, taking care of their livestock and tending to their daily chores of bartering and cleaning. Some men are seen carrying large wooden planks across their yard, while others stand and watch. Your new ride does bring some attention, as multiple people turn their heads to witness the sight of the carriage once ridden by the Count. 20 minutes later, the city walls greet you with their resilience, and doors already opened. In your brief amount of time in the city, things seem almost like the way you left it, except for one crucial detail. The Kingsman Guard is out in full force, roaming the streets like packs of dogs. Noblemen and common folk alike seem rather on edge following the recent attack in the theater. In response to that event, the Kingsman Guard has been initiated to snuff out any lingering traces of magic. Okay. Now, from here...
Dandy will fly to my shoulder. I'll keep her close.
Okay. Okay, so you have a couple options here. You came here to find and to investigate the missing persons report, and you have several leads. Warzag, the guy you know want to talk to, or the guy you know to talk to is Zachary, the Vivian Theater dance coordinator.
Yeah.
You all also know of Andrea, who is your local innkeeper, tavern, barkeep, whatever. You also remember seeing information about the disappearances in the newspaper. So if you find Julietta or Andrew, you can find out more information on that.
We need to park our horses. The stables outside of the city, or would Andrea have some that we could use?
Here we go. We can just do this. You guys see this journal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. You can use the reference to that.
Our horses, Brian?
Sorry, what was the question?
Is there a place to park them outside of the city, and do we have to take them to Andrea's, and would she have a place, or what will we do with our horse and cart?
Yeah.
You did notice a place you could park the carriage in front of Andrea's. There seems to be enough space to hold the carriage and the horses.
And I suppose we should...
You just need to make sure you secure them.
Will they feed our horses and shit?
Will they what?
I'm sure there's a fee.
Will they feed like our horses and shit?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
There's a side on the side, or there's a place on the side of the building where you can take care of the horses. Time is about 2-3 p.m.
Perhaps we should just tuck
midday.
in.
we should tuck in for the night, and then tomorrow we can start fresh. I mean, we're not in a particular rush. I'm very tired. I stayed up all night studying.
I think that may be ideal.
Thank you, Krell.
You're welcome, old fig.
So we're going back to Andreas.
Okay. To Andreas it is. You guys make your way down the bustling streets of Varon, back towards the Thorn and Thistle Tavern. It's not a very far walk from where you entered the city. You still see Kingsman Guards here and there, but they don't seem as focused on you. Seem like a regular lot. After securing the horses and this carriage to the side of the Thorn and Thistle Tavern, you open its great spacious doors, and you see Andrea and a patron inside. You see Andrea frantically walking in circles as she talks to one of her patrons. You can visibly see her frustrated and with worry. She mentions Theo's name, her daughter. I know, but she's been gone for almost a day, and you know that people have been going missing. They haven't even found the first person yet, and she's gone for well over a week. I'm worried sick. Listen to me, Andrea. Kids will be kids. She's probably at some boy's house or something. If it'll make you feel better, I'll go asking around and see if I can have the guard look for her. Yeah, okay, yeah. I would like that. Thank you so much.
Andrea.
Andrea leads in to hug her patron, and the human woman stands up from her chair and walks out, casually making eye contact with you and saying hello without really saying any words.
Andrea, we have our day for tomorrow includes we have been tasked with taking care of this missing persons report.
Andrea's kind of behind her bar, and she's like taking a moment to clear her head. Oh my, sorry, you've caught me at a bad time. She starts wiping her face a little bit and quickly. How can I help the town hear us today? Sorry, old Fig, what were you saying?
Tomorrow, we overheard your conversation just now. We weren't prying, but we happened to walk in as you were having it. It's a very quiet establishment. We were saying that tomorrow we have been tasked with searching for the situation with the missing persons.
Oh, great.
So
you guys have already done so much.
To put your mind at ease, the heroes of the city of Varon are on the case.
Well, my daughter Theo is still missing. And listen, I don't have a lot of money, but I'll give whatever it takes if you can look for her.
We don't want your money, dear. We just want your daughter back to you. However, I would introduce the idea. You remember the conversation we had?
Remind me? Sorry, it's been a long day.
Well, you know that she, you were saying that you weren't sure about her, just where she was going and whatnot, and how she didn't necessarily want to stay here.
Yeah, our fight, yeah, I remember.
Well, it is possible that whether we find her tomorrow or not, there's nothing harmful that has occurred to her. She may have run off and decided to start an adventure. I
really want to believe that, old Fig, I do, but...
Andrea, when I came
going
here...
on city.
Andrea, when I came here, I left my family. I didn't tell them where I was going. Probably think something terrible happened to me. But I came here and I helped save the city. Perhaps Theo has gone somewhere else and is saving a city there.
Make a persuasion check.
I don't know if I know how to do that. Normal. Disadvantage 7. Disadvantage because I'm so tired.
Old Fig, I trust you're telling me the right thing, but Theo...
Disadvantage.
Anything with our help.
Okay, yeah, 7.
I know, but I'm just saying, I'm introducing the idea that perhaps Laura will go out and save the day. If we don't find her, it doesn't mean she's dead, and that doesn't mean she's lost. She'll always find her way back home.
I can only hope you're right.
Andrea, would you be so kind as to tell me the last place you saw her?
So...
Here, they don't leave here!
After our fight, obviously she left. Her friend came by and she told me the last thing that the friend had mentioned to me was that they went to go fishing in the river, the city. And her friend stepped away for a brief moment, but when she looked back, Theo was gone. I just don't understand why. I can only pray that she's not in the same boat as the other girls who have gone missing. She kind of
What's her friend's name?
leans on her table.
What were you fighting about?
They were fighting because Theo doesn't want to stay here her whole life.
Okay.
I'm really glad you remembered that.
It was only yesterday, dear.
It was 2 days ago.
It's an eternity for me.
It would have been 2 evenings ago. It would have been 2 evenings ago. The whole campaign has only been 2 days long.
Yeah, I know. That's the crazy part. Her friend's name was Helena. Find Helena.
Helena.
Actually, disregard that last sentence. Helena, she lives just a couple blocks down. Head towards the river, and you'll see her house on the left side of the street. Just go about... Oh, my lord. Sorry, it's 1 block down. 1 block, the last house on the left of the block.
Excellent, thank you. Check in on it tomorrow. I'm very tired.
Of course.
Is there any food here?
Any drinks? I can oblige you with drinks.
Oh, son of a bitch! Andrea!
What?
What?
Let it take some reservation in your mind, some consolation. My friend here, and I'll gesture towards Krell, gave that motherfucker across the street a very hard time.
Oh, yes, I did.
We threatened to close his business because of a vermin problem.
Oh my god.
It was honestly by this point. The highlight of my day. Actually, there was one thing better that happened that day, but I can't tell you.
Oh god.
You talked to Daniel. Oh, Daniel.
Yeah. I didn't say anything about you. No, by no means. I just scared him a little.
He thinks he has a demon vermin problem.
Yes. I convinced him that some of the demons that were in the theater may have escaped and came to his house to haunt him.
Oh, right.
Yes.
That's kind of funny, I guess.
I would assume you'd laugh more.
I'm just not in the state of mind to laugh right now.
I'll laugh for you. I go upstairs to my room. I go.
Okay. You guys hear that?
I take a good soak to go.
Okay, Krell, you head up to your room, and it's the same way as it was when you left. I mean, it's pretty much ran out for you all right now, so you guys have no problem getting back to your rooms.
I'm going to take inventory of my equipment, make sure that everything's in check. That will be what I'm doing before bed.
You guys have a lot of the day left, so you guys can explore the city if you want. You can make a head start on your journey. I will think you need a rest.
I will probably explore the city. You have a good point.
I mean, I'll go with the group. I mean, I don't want to... I mean, it is still really early.
Okay.
I can just carry you, old fig, and you can just sleep on my back.
That's adorable.
Okay, so I'll tell you what. I think we're gonna end the session here. But we're gonna RP for a little bit more, but we're not gonna leave the tavern just yet. I want to prepare some more things like maps for you guys to have when you're out exploring.
Fantastic. All right.
But you can make your plan right now, and we'll have that ready for us when we come back next time.
I have a quick question.
Okay.
Is there anything missing from my inventory?
I don't know.
I took
don't think
inventory in my. Okay, cool. So I have everything. Cool. That's just my way of checking to see if any of you motherfuckers are trying to turn into a vampire. I keep it. I hide it somewhere else. I'm like, I'm done. I'll come downstairs and meet yo.
Okay.
I would order a goat's milk while we talked.
Okay. Yeah, sure thing. That's just gonna be 3 copper.
Yes, and I'll give her the 3 copper, and I'll say, you know, that my grandchildren, we had a goat named Tito, and I've told her the story before.
You have, haven't you?
Yeah. And he used to make the greatest milk. Your milk reminds me of little Tito.
Okay. That's thank you, Wolfig.
Tito is the goat.
I go up to the bar and sit on and I would like a big mug of grog.
Of what?
Grog.
It's like alcohol, really strong.
Yeah, let me go.
It's like real shittily mid. Too. Like it's not good.
Andrea turns around and heads toward the back room to find some grog.
Think
or
like
whatever
really
finds.
shitty moonshine.
Yeah.
With no regulations.
Made with water and rum, which British Vice Admiral Edward Vernon introduced into the naval squadron as he commanded in the West Indies on the 21st of August, 1740. Vernon wore a coat of Grogham cloth and was nicknamed Old Grogham, or Old Grog.
A couple seconds later, Andrea returns from the back room. And I think this is what you're looking for. I just picked whatever was strong, I'll be honest. And she hands you a large cup of something. Would anyone else like anything?
You got any snacks back here? I need some.
Unfortunately, no. I just serve drinks.
No peanuts?
No peanuts today.
pretzels?
No pretzels. What?
What kind of bar is this?
The best I can do.
Whoa. Thank I walk away.
As you're walking away, Warzag, you hear a rumbling in your bag. Hey, pal, you could be a little bit nicer to her. She's got a lot of stress right now.
You shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm just saying, a little kindness wouldn't hurt you.
I'm a pretty nice guy, but I don't like being talked down to just because someone's having bad.
I think she was talking down to you, but I mean, her daughter's missing, man. Come on, babe.
Humans is strange, emotional.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I never really got it myself, but I don't know. I'll shut up.
Yeah.
Bio. Oh, actually, why does that guy keep laughing like that?
What?
That's even creeping me out. And I'm a robot.
Who's laughing?
That'd be me.
The pale guy. With the bold, whatever.
I don't know. I guess I've really never noticed that before. So just don't think about it. If you don't
I'd
mind,
keep an eye on him.
What's that? Keep an eye on everybody.
Fair enough, babe.
Would you all care to join me at this table so we could do our planning for tomorrow?
I have one thing I need to take care of first. I'd like to walk across the street. I can do this later, but I'm walking across the street to that guy's house.
Andy will go with him, and Old Fig will transfer her vision into Dan.
Do you want him to know?
No, he can know. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I just wanted to know what's going on.
All right, we'll put you there.
I open up my coat for Dandy to crawl inside, so that way she can hide in there until I get inside the building.
Okay, that's what Dandy will do.
All right.
She'll peek her little head out so she can see. That's the whole point.
We could do the planning, and then we could do this.
So, what's the plan here? We just gonna sit here and look at each other?
Yes, I'm just getting drunk.
My eyes are technically across the street.
So, Kib and Reynold, what are you gonna do? You guys been kind of quiet.
Trying to not die right now.
He was sick from all that sick damage he was occurring today.
Yeah, I was doing fat damage.
As you all sit down, you see Andrea kind of head to the back room, and you hear her walk up the stairs. And there's no one else really in the bar. It's just you all right now. It's a very quiet part of the day. You still hear the movement of the citizens outside conducting their business. Really, you don't see any more guards in the windows. It seems to be rather calm now. There's still a heightened presence of guards after the attack, though.
I am actually going to go to the, a river that she was describing. I'm not actually going across the road.
Right, okay, so you're going to have to go a little bit farther for that.
I'm sure at this point Old Fig would figure out that I'm not actually going across the road. I'm doing my own detective work.
Okay.
I am very intelligent.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to bring you all to this map then. So,
I'm going to go to the marketplace.
okay, are you going to Northern Marketplace?
Yeah, Northern Marketplace.
Yeah, we can do that. After several minutes, it's going to take you several minutes to walk there. The sights you see are familiar to what you saw when you entered the city. Guards walking around, citizens coming back from their workday. It's still a nice, cool fall day. People are still wearing kind of long sleeve, certain clothing. As you make your way towards the marketplace, you come up to one of the bridges. In Varon, there are numerous bridges that stretch over the flowing river. This one connects to the northern marketplace. This one seems rather bustling. You see a circle of shops and stands selling different odds and ends. Even a furnace. Not a furnace. You see a smith shop just behind a larger building. And in the center of the square, you see a nice, beautiful fountain and a well shortly in the distance. And of course, probably the most striking feature of this little peninsula is the clock tower, right where the river forks.
I'd like to walk to the base of the clock tower.
You make your way to the base of the clock tower, and there is one entrance, but there are guards in front of the doors. It seems like that there are more restrictions now since the attack. The clock tower is only about 2 or 3 stories high, and you see the time is displayed as 3:34.
I'd like to inquire to the guard on the right. I look to him and I say, "So, how old is this clock tower? How long has it been here in town?"
The guard comes to attention, and you could tell it's just a regular city guard by the armor he's donning. He is not a part of the Kingsman Guard. His short human stature and scruffy beard, he looks up to you and tells you... Sorry, repeat the question one more time.
How long has this tower been in the town? The city?
This tower... it's been here for as long as I remember. I've been here the past 20 years. Came here from Pav.
Well, I'm from Pav as well.
Oh, really? Really? That's pretty cool.
Name's Galen. What was yours? Perhaps I know
Galen? You. Oh, I remember your dad.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, your dad.
Oh.
What a swell guy.
He really was a swell guy.
You know, he taught me how to fish.
You know he's dead.
You see his facial expression change from a cheerful, gleeful...
happiness.
Yeah, happy expression to a kind of like a face of shock.
Yeah, someone broke in and slaughtered him.
Sorry to hear that.
It's all right.
What happened?
Someone,
if you don't mind me asking.
There was a break-in. Someone came in and slaughtered him and my mom.
Oh my lord!
It was quite a tragedy. It took me some time to get over it, but...
Oh, wow.
I decided to travel. It fills the void.
And to try and, like, console you, he's gonna put his hand on your shoulder and he's like, "Listen, Galen, the next time I stop by Pav, I'll pay my respects."
Thank you. I was curious.
You're a good lad.
My friend.
He kind of, like, gives you that little pat.
What was your name?
Yeah. The name's Owen.
Owen. You know what? My
Owen
father...
Pitchford.
He told me a story about an Owen when I was young, how you and him went around and fished a lot. You managed to actually capture one of the biggest fish he ever caught in his life.
Make a what check would you even make for that? Hold up.
I mean, if it's true, Krell does know it, but if it's not true, I'd be...
Oh, you're right, because Galen would know. Oh, okay,
It would be a real story.
Okay, so you're pulling it from Galen's memory?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is true. Yep.
Okay. Owen, I was curious if maybe I could take a look around on the inside. I've been trying to just take a look at architecture. Keeps my mind off things.
Roll a persuasion check. With advantage.
Alright. I rolled normal. Another one. Okay, so 13.
13? So Owen looks at you and he kind of like goes into thought. Listen, Galen. He looks up to his other guard across the other doorway and he's like kind of like
looking for it now.
What's the
I'm gonna say here? Say no more. If you can't do it, you can't do it. I understand.
The other guard chimes in. You know, I didn't see anyone coming here. Did you? And Owen looks to you. No, I don't think I did.
All right. Then I'll be going. And I step inside.
Okay. You step inside the clock house, and it's fairly basic inside. its wooden floors creak as you step across. You can tell it's definitely an older building. Not much hangs.
Danny
on the
will kind of
walls.
crawl up onto his shoulder.
Okay. There's a staircase, kind of rectangular, that goes up the building. It goes about 3 flights until you get to the actual clock configuration.
I gotcha. I'd like to climb the clock tower, get to the top, and maybe just get a look outside. I want to see the city from up here.
Okay. Easy enough. You do that. From the advantage of the clock tower, you're probably like 40 or 50 feet up, and you have an enormous view of the city. You can see the river flowing down towards the ocean. Several boats, schooners and brigantines, docked, waiting for their next voyages along the coastline. You see the buildings of Capitol Square with their torches and lights starting to light up. The trees are still flowing with the breeze of the wind. They're beautiful orange leaves falling everywhere. You see the numerous houses on both sides of the city. And you also see the color coding of the houses. On the city on the right side of the river, they're kind of brown and dark, like dirtier color. And the houses on near Crux Plaza are like blue and
blue tiles.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Okay. You also see Crux Plaza, which from your vantage point, you still see it's closed as the Kingsman Guard are still investigating the incident. You see lots of Kingsman Guards coming to and from. It seems like they've established a little forward operating base at the front of the plaza to kind of gather their resources.
Mm-hmm.
And you still see some of them, like ash marks that the theater suffered from external damage. But other than that, the plaza seems to be intact. Nothing seems too out of shape. What else do you see? To your right, you see the cathedral, which is a burial ground place for the city. And then you also see another, looks to be like a small academy on this hillside down close to you. This is definitely one of the larger buildings, but not as large as the buildings in Capitol Square or Crux Plaza Theater.
When they see the academy, Dandy will sort of give a little tug on his collar.
Okay.
I'm going to look to Dandy and say, if you'd like to look at the rest of the clock tower, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to be up here for about 10 minutes. At this point, I want to study the river for 10 or so minutes, because I know at some point I'm going to go to the river, take a look at things. I want to study it so that maybe I can get bonuses to my rolls regarding the flow of the water, buildings nearby, things of that nature.
Okay, absolutely. You spend some time studying the river. You notice that there are several water mills, like water windmills that are stationed on the river to have some sort of function.
Mm-hmm.
You also notice the bridges. There's one area you see just before the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
You see like a little landing area where people can go and kind of hang out on like some railing, and you think this is probably where people would most likely be fishing, and you confirm this theory by seeing people fishing.
Okay. All right. After the 10 minutes is up, I mean, you don't have to tell me the bonus for it. I don't mind knowing, right? Or I don't mind it being like a little thing later. After the 10 minutes,
we'll keep it as a
I
thing
don't
later.
want to overstay my welcome. I want to get out of there before my friend Owen gets in trouble.
Good idea.
All right. I'll be like, come on now, I need to go. Just kind of acting like I'm kind of talking to myself, but not really. It's directed towards Andy. Did you ever jump off my shoulder or no?
No, I never left your shoulder. And then once he says, okay, it's time to go, then Dandy will crawl back into his coat.
Okay. And I will leave at this point.
Okay. Making your way back down from the clock tower. Better not do that. You make your way to the door, and on your way out, you see Owen and his mate again. And before you leave, Owen's like, Hey, listen, Galen. I hope you enjoy yourself in the city. There's a lot to see here.
You're correct. There is tons. I'm just doing my rounds now. I just got here 2 days ago.
Oh, you were here when the attack happened?
Yes, I heard about it. Yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's got them awfully spooked. I mean, the Kingsmen are all over the place, so be careful.
Thank
If
you.
they even think you're doing magic, they'll nab you.
Yes, I'm not going to involve myself with any of those cretins.
Good boy.
You have a good
All
one.
All right, Galen. Be seeing you.
Bye-bye. All right. And I'm just going to browse the marketplace. We could go back to the group unless everyone's waiting for me. I'm going to look to Dandy. Is everyone waiting for me? Tap my shoulder twice if they are.
I don't know the answer to that.
Well,
Sure, Eli
up to
Juice.
you all. Earth to the Three Stooges.
I'm just chilling.
Yeah, I'm chilling too.
Yeah. We're just chilling. Okay, I'll go ahead and tap his shoulder twice and say that we've been waiting. For the most part, when he's been walking, Old Fig has been like checking back in with the group. But if they haven't been really doing anything, if we're just all just like hanging out and drinking our goat's milk and frog.
Damn, I was muted.
Well, I'm going to shift my path towards the eastern river.
That bridge you crossed.
Bridge
Okay.
here. And I'm going to
The bridge you
say,
crossed.
there goes window shopping,
Mhm.
and head back.
Okay. You make your way back to the Thorn and Thistle Tavern. It's now a little bit past 4 o'clock. Let's activate the scene. Cool. You arrive through the doors. Andrea appears to still be upstairs, and you
He
see
jumps.
the boys
Danny
hanging
jumps
around
out
the
of his
table.
coat and flies over. Shifts back into Old Fig, and Old Fig.
Oh,
Oh, Krell, good to see you again. Come back over here.
I
you
presume
weren't
everything
waiting
went well.
on me, were you?
Oh, well, we were just sitting having a good time. It's really only about 4:30 or 5 o'clock by this point, so we have all the time in the world to discuss our plan.
Wouldn't you rather be sleeping?
Oh, dear, at this point, I'm too far gone. It doesn't really matter.
I'm too far gone.
All right. So first thing in the morning, re-explain the plan to Grandma.
Discussing the plan right now. I don't understand. You just went into the clock tower and investigated the river, did you not?
I did, yes. But you
Tell
won't
us about
remember
it.
it
Did
in
you
the
see
morning.
anything good? I will remember. I'm
Did
tired.
anyone look into the weird noises upstairs before I left, or after I left?
Were there weird noises upstairs?
And nobody heard the doors slamming shut.
Did that happen?
I did, but
I did. I just thought one of you would look into it.
I just thought it was an angry customer.
Well, I'm going to go look into it. You guys do your thing. I'm just going to get up from the table and go upstairs.
Danny's gonna fly back onto Krell's shoulder.
Eli,
Well,
what would you like to do as Kib?
I don't know. I don't know what there is for a kid to do.
Ryan, that was a purposeful noise, right? Of the
You
flaming
and me
shut.
could go investigate
Oh,
this,
no, that was-
wizard's
There was no
tower.
door slamming shut.
Oh, because you were
Wizard's
doing.
daughter?
I
Yeah.
heard
Yeah.
that, and I was like, oh,
Go
Oh, you heard that?
investigate
No, it's just
the
fooling around.
academy.
never mind.
Yeah, I'd be cool to figure out something about the wizard's daughter.
Yes.
Never mind. Never mind. It was nothing.
Oh, God.
Yes,
Dude.
Dandy was with Krell overlooking the city. We saw Leola's school,
Okay.
It's not much of a school if they don't teach magic.
an academy,
I think
What
we
are they
should
going
go
to teach?
this academy. Finally.
how to read and mathematics and such.
Yes,
of
the
magic of
basics
its
of
own.
the basics of magic. What point is there if you can't use those?
Hmm.
Just saying. Seems pointless. Trade schools would be what I would be setting up.
What, like air conditioning repair?
No fishermen, farmers, agriculture.
Dock repairing.
You know, we can't. If people can't cast magic, I would be training medics because that's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a
You
doctor.
know, he's not wrong.
Leola Medical School.
Mhm.
I am actually gonna just die. I'm gonna pass away. I've decided.
decided. It's
I'm
time
gonna
to
poke Kib in the face.
Not Kib, like me. Like real life me.
What is going on with you, Buster?
My respiratory system angry.
COVID-headed ass.
Eat soup.
COVID-head ass.
Eat soup.
Yeah, eat soup.
What he said.
Eat
soup.
Somebody singing a song, babe. Bowdy bop boop.
Howdy, bop, boop.
There it is.
Maybe I should change my tune. Sound like you're gonna die there.
What is worse?
Hey guys, I went on my own little special mission. You guys do something.
Yeah, I mean, there's still plenty of daylight left. If you guys want to take a little small adventure, not like too much progressing in the mission yet, but we can do something.
We should save the wizard, like prep.
So
Sure.
let's decide. Do you want to split the party and one of you, like half of you, go find the missing woman, another half investigate the woman, the wizard's daughter, or
I say me and
what do you want to do?
Unless
I would-
Okay.
I would
Unless
come with
Old
you
Fig-
because, yes, I have the journal.
come with old.
Yes, of
Old Fig
course.
can literally be with both of us.
That is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. So where does Warzak want to go? Does he want to join Krell or does he want to join the rest?
Well, Zach, would you like to join me in my endeavor?
He passed
where?
out. Oh, there he is. What was your answer?
I said to where's.
Do you want to follow Krell and investigate the missing persons? Or do you want to follow Reynolds and...
I thought we weren't leaving the tavern. I thought that's what we're doing.
Well, no, we aren't. And we're just discussing the plan.
Oh, yeah. Probably. Oh, no, I'm going to go see Zachary on my lonesome.
Okay.
Well-
Well, I mean, we can do that now.
Oh, can we?
Yeah, it can just be a little small side thing.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. If you want to go investigate, you want to tell him?
Tell who?
Tell him where you're going, if you want. Okay. You all suddenly see Warzak stand up. Are you drunk?
Oh, a little.
He just stands up and leaves.
You see him stand up in his chair, kind of quickly juts back, and you see him make a quick left turn, and he starts walking out past the door into the city streets, bag and Scaramucci in hand. Go back to Varon. Warzak time. Why are you upside down? That should be fixed. I rotate you. There we go. Okay. Make an intelligence check for me, Warzak. Because you have no idea where Zachary lives.
9.
Okay, you have no idea where Zachary is, but you feel like your best bet would be to go ask someone near Crux Plaza, because that's where he works.
Right. I'll go to Crux Plaza then.
Okay. The exterior is kind of gated off, so you have to go around the long way, so about 10 minutes pass as you walk down the streets. You make the long way around because the back end is kind of closed off.
Right.
You make your way to the front of Crux Plaza, past the well that lives in the center of the street. You see the little camp set up by the Kingsman Guard, and you see them kind of. You have several tables where the guards are writing notes down on paper. Or I'm sorry, paper and quills. You see kind of one desk that's like in the front of the tent that seems to be like an informant. So maybe you could talk to him. He looks kind of approachable.
I'll go.
Okay. As you walk to the table, you see a younger man with blonde hair, kind of slicked back. He's donning the Kingsman Guard armor that looks to be the armor of the pawns, which are the same guys that you fought on the road. Now this is common for a lot of the soldiers. For like the past couple days, you've seen these soldiers. Most of them have been donning this pawn armor. I'll get back to you with actual descriptions later on, but
okay.
For now, his helmet is off, obviously, and he's writing down on paper, and he notices you walking up to his stand. How can I help you, sir?
I'm looking for Zachary. He works at the Opera House.
Zachary Wright. We vetted him not too long ago. He lives down towards the port. If you continue down this road and cross over the second bridge before the shore, you'll find him on the house to the right of the bridge.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too. All right, in the house.
I whispered to the head of my bag. Did you hear him say vetted? Like they're checking people?
Yeah, I think I did.
That's a bit creepy.
Oh no, I agree.
We'll just...
I just hope we're not done that vetting. Else it's gonna be dunsies for us, babe. You approach the house, and it seems very nice compared to most of the houses you've seen in this city. It seems like it's upkept. It's kept clean. It has a small yard, somewhat with a tree growing in the back, and it's kind of like a little riverside property. So it seems like Zachary is doing really well for himself. He has a large oak door on his front porch.
I'll go and knock at the door.
Okay. You knock on the door. About a couple seconds pass, you hear some commotion in the abode, and the door swings open, and it's Zachary.
What it do, Zachary?
Well, there's more, Zach. Come on in. I'm good to see you. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Zachary. How you been?
Oh, I'm doing fine, I just got the weirdest vibe from the Kingsman Guard the other day.
What do you mean?
They came in yesterday and looked all over the house. All over the house. Because they think I was doing magic.
You doing bad shit, Zachary? You doing the magic?
No.
The magic?
No, I do dance. I don't do nothing that magic.
Yeah, that magic stuff's weird, isn't it?
I mean, I think it's kind of cool, but it ain't worth losing my life over, you know?
It seems like he's not that cool when people are getting thrown in prison for it.
Yeah, but we'll keep this between you and me, okay?
Okay, Zachary.
Now, or Zach, what can I do for you?
I just wanted to see what's up. How you been?
Oh, doing good. We had a good, we would have had a good performance if, that didn't happen.
Oh, yeah. When's that?
Would you like anything to drink, Warzag?
Oh, yes. Just have, wine.
Oh, I like the choice. Yeah, let me go find it. And, Zachary continues to his kitchen. His house is very nice. It's, you feel like you're in a spacious home. You have a nice carpet, and in front of, the middle of the living room, there's a kind of an elbow couch. And, you see several windows on the other side of the wall that have views of the riverside of the property. He turned left into the corner, and he's now in his kitchen. He opens a small cabinet on the floor and brings out a bottle of wine, followed by 2 glasses.
My hand and
yeah, it's a big. Your hand is massive compared to the glass. You have to be careful not to break it.
Yes, very careful.
And here you go.
Thank you. I just hold it with my pointer finger and my thumb at the.
Yeah, he's got he's kind of grasping it underneath, how fancy people do.
Yeah.
And you're just holding it by your pointer and your thumb, like it's a grain of salt or something.
So when's the feet gonna open back?
Oh, I don't know. It's gonna be a long time before they finish doing their sweeps, really? And even then they gotta rebuild some of the the theater, the chairs, the drapes. It's gotta all be redone.
How's
the structures
gonna make money, Zachary?
Oh well, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna open a little stand in Crux Plaza once this goes down. Give some time to work on the building. We'll just do some outside plays.
Ooh, I think that'd be cool. I'd like to do some if a opportunity presents it.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I think you'll fit in just nicely.
It sounds good to me. I pop in and out of here a lot, so it seems to be. Well, in the last 2 days, I've been here and not here, and then I've been.
So what you're saying is I should plan to be ready without you?
Yeah, and I'll show up, and then I can dance, so you just kick someone.
Okay. We'll figure it out. You got some moves on you. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
That's a shame, though. Another one of my girls quit or something. I don't know.
Another one? What
yeah. Well, when you first showed up, there was already one missing. She was supposed to be there for the play at the theater.
Right.
And now, another one went missing. Goddamn, I got a show to run.
Sounds like there's some treachery at play, Zach.
Well, that is true. If you've been reading the newspaper, there have been people missing, and I haven't found them yet. We don't know what's going on.
How to read?
Oh. Well, that's Zachary's kind of taken aback. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
I can read and write in Orcish and Goblinoid.
Yeah, I don't think they publish in Orcish here, but There's probably a translator.
Yeah, probably.
This is a pretty diverse city.
Yeah, kinda. But I'll see you around, Zachary. I think I'm
you're leaving already?
I think I'm gonna look into them girls getting abducted.
Okay. Let me give you the names real quick.
Uh-huh.
When I do a little investigating yourself. Let's see. One of my dancers.
I take out a notepad and a piece of paper and cut my finger and start writing in my blood.
What?
That's how it works, right, bro?
Let's see. So the first one that missing, her name was Eladine Bride.
Eladine Bride.
She's missing for probably 3 or 4 days now.
Okay.
And the one that just went missing within the last 24 hours was Avis Iseldis.
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 Okay. And like, I kind of show Zachary, like, show what I'm writing, and it looks like just like a bunch of like squiggly lines and like fucking like.
Did you
like
just cut yourself trying to write that?
Teeth. No, this is how I write. I don't have a pen.
Oh, what was that, honey?
This is how we do it back in my country.
Okay, I won't question it.
Yeah, don't question diversity.
Okay, but Eladine Bride and Avis Iseldia, or Iseldis.
Iseldis.
Those are the two.
Okay.
Now, what's strange is we haven't found any. Okay, if it was been a murder or something, we would find the body, right? But whoever's doing it is either doing a really good job of hiding the body, or they're just taking them and placing them somewhere else. Oh. And it's only been women.
Only women.
We haven't found any confirmed cases of men yet.
Women are weak, so it makes sense. Well, human women. Strong.
Yeah.
So they make easy targets, yeah? Like, they're very tiny. But,
they're very tiny.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna look into it and, maybe make some, money.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it works out for you. I hope you get my girls back. I'm too busy running the damn team.
Statistically, most abduction cases, 80% of people murder.
Oh, that's...
Well, hopefully they is okay. There's always that 20% chance, and Gorkamuk's always be looking out for folks.
Old Fig is like, don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. Warzag's like, she's probably dead.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the send there, Warzag. And you walk out the door with Zachary closing it right behind you. It is probably like 5-ish now. You see a lot less traffic on the streets as people are returning home, or have returned home. Yeah, you want to make your way back to the tavern? Is that right? Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna go back to Crux Plaza and start dance.
Okay. Yeah. You make your way to Crux Plaza. Are you going to go back to the guard, or are you gonna?
Like, there's still like people in Crux Plaza and stuff, right?
No, so Crux Plaza, like where you're at right here, is where like a little campus for the Kingsman Guard. They're blocking it off because they're investigating.
So, is the Southern Marketplace still popping?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I'll go to the Southern Market.
Okay. You go back to the Southern Marketplace. Not surprisingly, you see the same person you met the first night, and she kind of she like waves her hand at you and like says hi.
Hey, how are you?
Oh my god, I forgot who this character was. Oh, well, is it Warzag, right?
Yeah, this is my name.
Hey, nice to see you again. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Doing okay. It's been tough with the guard rolling around, but
I don't seem to have much of a presence down here.
As you say that, you see a couple of guards walk right behind you. And they kind of cross the street, and she's like,
well, maybe I was
Every now and then.
It's not like as like hot as fucking Crux Plaza, though.
Correct, yeah. It's not as hot as Crux Plaza.
And there's still like normal homie folk walking.
Yeah. The operations are still as normal, but there's definitely... It's like Big Brother is watching.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll start dancing.
Okay.
I'll start dancing.
Give me a performance check. And we'll see how your night goes.
Woo, 6.
Okay. Tonight's not really your night, it seems. There are people kind of looking briefly, and then they kind of go their own way.
It's okay. I'm just gonna dance the night away.
Okay. I think that is where we'll end the session.
Okay.
If anyone else has anything else they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a nat 1.